saltwaterhippie.com or simply call 727-237-2970. Again, 727-237-2970. We hope to see you somewhere in the sand.
Things come full circle in the world of athletics. When I was working at the Herald Tribune, there was a ball boy at Booker High School who would bother me while I was trying to take stats. That is one Derek Fugers.
And I'm still bothering you, Chad. As we build our team here, whether it's doing interviews, shows like Hit the Pylon or No Boundaries Sports Talk, or Off the Cuff, even doing the Booker sports coverage. The one thing I enjoy most about covering Booker High athletics is bringing back the memories that I've had there at that school and covering this next generation of athletes as they make memories of their own.
From our talk shows to coverage of Booker High athletics, we have several opportunities for your business to get the word out. And if you're a sports podcaster looking for a little bit of help with your show, put it like this: we're no Spreaker.com or Blog Talk Radio. It's STLRSportsTalk.com.
So join a winning team. Email us today, info@STLRSportsTalk.com.
For the second generation tornado, Derek Fugers, I'm Chad Brockhoff, signing off here on STLR Sports Talk, entertainment with no sideline.
If you're a smoker with an appreciation for the best quality, the finest functional art in existence, and the most knowledgeable staff around, then look no further, my friends. Welcome to Dragon Heads, your one-stop shop for glass, water pipes, hookahs, vaporizers, and accessories. With a huge, affordable selection, bright, friendly atmosphere, Dragon Heads is definitely Sarasota and Bradenton's premier smoke shop. Now located at 412 South Washington Boulevard, Sarasota, Florida, and open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and from noon to 6 p.m. on Sunday. For more information, give them a call at 941-955-1719. That's 941-955-1719. Dragon Head's premier smoke shop. Even Bruce Lee would enter this dragon. By the way, remember to tell him STLR sent you.
Where's all my fishing fools at? If you want to hear about what's biting, the baits the captains are using, and the weekly tide charts, tune in to High Tides Fishing Show with the poor man's angler, Carter, each and every Sunday from 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join Carter as he talks about his personal fishing expeditions and talks about all things fresh and salt water each and every week. So tune in on Sundays from 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for High Tides Fishing Show. Unlike your hooks, there's never a dull moment on this show. Right here on STLR Sports Talk, entertainment with no sidelines.
Are you tired of the same old lunch spots? Are you always working and looking for great food? Well, I have the solution for you. The Public House Tap and Grill. Come try a menu with some of your soon-to-be favorites like chicken cordon bleu or the poor man's pizza. Stop in today at 6240 North Lockwood Ridge Road in Sarasota, Florida. Can't leave the office or stuck at home? No worries. Call 941-822-0795 and place your delivery order today. That's 941-822-0795. It even comes with a free chocolate chip cookie. So come down to the best new food spot around and be sure to tell them that your friends from STLR Media sent you. The Public House Tap and Grill, 6240 North Lockwood Ridge Road in Sarasota, Florida. Eat in public, drink in public, be seen in public.
La da 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 da. Hey, how y'all doing? This is Afro Man. You're listening to the Sky's the Limit radio, and I know why. Yeah, because the sky's the limit. Baka.
What's up? What's up?
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this, but I'm gonna get you high today.
It's better to cough. It's like, makes you 10 times more higher.
Welcome to Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Get your blunts, joints, or spliffs twisted, pack your bong or bowl, and rip a fat dab.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
that? I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Pour you a drink, grab some munchies.
Get some sour cream and onion chips, some beef jerky, get some Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars, a whole lot of hot. Make sure chocolate, gotta have chocolate, man, with water, whole lot of water.
Sit back, laugh, and relax with Cha motherfucking Cha
I'll pretend I'm Jamaican, man.
and her blazing buddies.
Excuse me. Are we in the right place?
Learn something, smoke something, and medicate.
Smoke weed every day.
Yo, it's almost 4:20, dog. Let's go.
Here's Cha Cha.
Fuck yeah, fuck. I blew. Oh, okay. My bad. I got way too loud there, guys. My bad. Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, sorry, guys. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Sorry, I got really excited. I done blew it all out. Welcome to Cha Cha's Cannabis Corner, episode 2. What it do, boo? We have in the motherfucking. Well, I feel like somebody set this up who had the prior show before me and fucked it up because they clicked a bunch of buttons and I had to figure out some new shit. But it's cool because we're gonna go on.
Yeah.
The show must go on. Hello, everybody. What's up to our guest host, Dino?
Nope. Yo, what up, what up?
Yo, yo, yo. That's our guest host, Dino. And then we have Captain Deaf Beard. Say something in the mic.
Do I? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't sign it, but how's the volume here?
It's perfect.
Excellent.
And C Squared up in the house.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, all. Still get my laptop all picked where it need to be. Let's see. C Squared, if you could read off and say hello to everybody that's already tuned in and start reading the comments, I'd appreciate it.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Tiny. Give a shout out to High C.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
We got Michael Stanberg up in here. I know him and I have had a little DC Marvel beef, but I appreciate you tuning in.
Yo, he's been up since 4 a.m., so thank you.
I know. I was seeing, so much appreciated, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to Morgan. She's tuning in. Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Kyla. Shout out to Laura Russ.
Fuck yeah,
I think
fuck
that's about
yeah.
it for right now.
Shout out to all y'all.
Shout out to Kyle Phillips.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Is
And
there
Maggie
any comments? Maggie May, the wifey, who's joining us live in our studio.
Shout out to Veronica Powell.
Veronica, shout out, girl. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much.
Man, Michael's already trying to come out with the jokes. Where's the casting couch? Calm down. This isn't Woodchuck Wednesday.
Oh my god. So you weren't there, C Squared.
I know.
You didn't tune into the Morning Wood this
sorry.
morning, which you can tune in every morning to the Morning Wood, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Hop on that Morning Wood. Yeah.
Shout out to Adam Snyder. Shout out to Pablo.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Loving all the love. Shout out to everyone here.
Yeah, hey, so Craig, yeah, he just put it in there, C Squared, the Freestyle Assassin. Yes, guys, I still will be here on Friday, regardless if Michael J wants to show up or not, I will be here.
So, for those of you who don't know, there is a beefasis going on between the freestyle rappers of the Morning Woodchuckers, which is a whole bunch of fucking middle-aged white guys.
Hey, I'm not middle-aged.
How old are you?
26. I'm not middle-aged. Get out of here. The fuck?
You might want to moisturize.
Look. I still got a whole head of black hair. I'm not middle-aged. We're good. But I will be here. I'll see who shows up.
I'm only quarter aged.
You're only a quarter century? Shit, I'm the oldest one in this room.
Okay, guys. So,
Anywho.
are you all ready?
Fuck
My
yeah.
Freddies, my Teddies, and why...
Let's turn
Can
up.
we, fix this, Craig, about this whole, light and the black and white thing? Because I can't sit still. We all know this. And this is just impossible.
That's the monster you had.
So, everyone... No, it's the light going black and white. Okay, so everybody... For who does not know, for the first time tuning in, thank you so much. So, because it's only our second show,
share.
it means sharing is caring. Please take a second and share. Just click share it to the news feed. We'd really appreciate it. Every week we have a word of the day. And the word of the day we say, every time time. Everyone does it whenever we say the word of the day, and then we all take a hit at home, and I take a hit here because this is my residence. I will be sleeping here tonight, and I have a medical card. And we get stoned as fuck as we watch this. So fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everyone get their shit ready. Tonight's word of the day is CBD. Ah!
There we go. This is going to be a fun show today, kids.
And it begins.
Man, Michael's saying 33 ain't middle-aged.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not at all. It's not. Okay, everybody.
No, Nate, it is not THC.
Yo, so from what I can see, so anybody who has their profile as not private, I can see we have 25 viewers right now. If you, all 25 viewers, could please share so we can just get one more viewer each. We get to 50 viewers, that'd be great. Because we're about to get into an excellent educational part of the show where we talk about cannabinoids, CBD. Oh! Which is really the highest medical beneficial part about the cannabis plant. And even if you don't smoke and you only believe in the medical part, this is the part to share. This is the part to show. Because this is the part that's going to get into the nitty gritty. Shout out to the DJ Nitty Gritty. You drop that dirty bass.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my cousin Ryan tuning in right now.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Man, Craig's already trying to set this up.
Craig says CBD, CBD, CBD. Ah, ah, ah!
We got you, Craig.
Again, you all should have a good stockpile at home for this.
Please, no.
Every Wednesday, prepare. Budget this out. I feel like that's why we posted that.
That's why we posted that.
You need to budget out Cha Cha's Cannabis Corner on the real.
It's a bill now, man. It's like an electric bill.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Okay,
shout out to Stephanie tuning in. Shout out to Mantis.
Yo, shout out to that. I can't say the N word, Mantis, because that's part of his name. Listen, I've been to have my black card, okay? So, like, this whole, like, on-air shit's like, because I know everyone can't see the soul, so it's okay.
Yeah, but you know what?
But it's okay.
We gotta do our thing.
Shout out to everyone tuning in. Any hoodles. So let's get into our wonderful article about cannabinol. Alrighty. Cannabinol, a common non-intoxicating compound produced by cannabis with a wide range of medical applications. CBD is naturally occurring compound found in the resinous flower of cannabis, a plant which a rich history of medicine going back to 1,000 years includes the CBD remedies. All right.
All right.
All right. Today, the therapeutic properties of cannabinol are being tested and confirmed by scientists and doctors around the world. A safe, non-additive substance, CBD, is one of more than 100. You picked the wrong time to eat, my dude. Munchie Mania isn't until 11.
Don't worry, we'll cover that later.
Stay tuned for Munchie Mania. I think we're actually ordering munchies for Munchie Mania.
Yeah.
So fuck yeah. Join in with us. Okay, so any hoodles.
Listen here, hold on. Listen to Mike. If you don't like the word of the day, Mike, you can get
Okay, well, Mike can suck my dick. I'll grow one just for you.
Atta girl.
Mike, you can take a hike.
Take a hike.
Any hoodles. So, cannabinol is one of more than 100 phytocannabinoids, which are unique to cannabis and endow the plant with its robust therapeutic profile, meaning all the other shit that's good for you. It's not just the THC and the CBD. Oh! There's 100 other motherfucking, what is the exact word? Phytocannabinoids, in which are fucking medically fucking appropriate for you, medically endowed. I don't know.
Shout out
CBD.
to Sandy. Shout out to Sandy tuning in.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to Sandy. You can catch her on the Morning Wood Monday through Friday in the morning. Blah, blah, blah is closely related to another important medically active phytocannabinoid, tetrahydrocannabinol, THC. Not this week.
Not today.
The compound that causes the high that cannabis is famous for. These are two components of cannabis that have been most studied by scientists. 2 out of the fucking 100. So we're going to get into all 100, by the way, so stay in tune to all the other fucking episodes we have. Both CBD and THC have significant therapeutic therapeutic attributes, but unlike THC, cannabinol does not make a person feel stoned or intoxicated.
Nope.
That's because cannabinol and THC act two different ways on a different receptors in the brain and body. Cannabinol can actually lessen or neutralize the psychoactive effects of THC. Basically meaning, so if you have a high CBD in your weed, then what happens is the higher this cannabinol, then it cancels out the THC. So if you have 98% THC, but you have fucking 2.68% cannabinol, and then you have 68% THC and 0% cannabinol, that 68% THC is going to get you higher than 97% THC. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad that word
Hey,
is...
real quick, I want to give a shout out to Laura. She's saying nothing better than driving this big-ass food truck home from a huge
Everybody
event
misses
and watching
CBD.
y'all, the entire crew in the trucks watching. Shout out to Laura and the whole entire crew watching us.
Fuck yeah. They just left a church event at that.
yeah?
I'm on the highway to heaven.
There we
Because
go.
God gave us this plant.
Why are you selling it? It's a plant.
Fuck it, yeah. Any hoodles. So,
Would you like these flowers?
the fact that CBD is therapeutically potent as well as non-intoxicating and easy to take as a cannabinol oil makes it an appealing treatment option for those who are cautious about trying cannabis for the first time. So meaning if you don't want to get high, but you do want the medical benefits, the good news is that cannabinol covers a lot of that without having to deal with the psychoactive effects of THC. THC does cover a smaller variety of medical things, but it is really needed, like insomnia, like my anxiety. Like if I have too much sativa, which means it's like really uppity, I'm like and I start getting more anxiety. So I need the indica, which has the highest level of tetrahydrocannabinol.
In the couch.
In the couch, it gets you stuck in the couch because that doesn't get me all like because I'm a spaz.
Well, they're just not stuck to the casting couch.
Hey, shout out to Nicholas. You're not late, man.
You're not late.
As long as
you're
you're
not
here.
as long as you're not pregnant. You're not late. You feel me? Oh
Damn.
shit. The fact that cannabinol is therapeutically potent as well as non-intoxicating and easy to take. Oh, we already read this one. Many people are seeking alternative pharmaceuticals with harsh side effects. Fuck Big Pharma!
Hey, don't post that again.
Medicine is more in sync with natural. The cannabinol is more in sync with the natural processes by tapping into how we function biologically on a deep level. Cannabinol can provide relief for chronic pain, anxiety, inflammation, depression, and many other conditions. Extensive scientific research, much of it sponsored by the U.S. government, and mounting anecdotal accounts from patients and physicians, highest CBD's potential. The treatment wide range, which includes autoimmune diseases, inflammation, rheumatoid arthritis. So this is everything that cannabinoid can actually heal. It also causes neurological conditions such as Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, epilepsy, Huntington's, chorea, stroke, and trauma active brain injury. Sorry. So usually I read this with my man before, but he was with his beautiful daughter, so I'm a little rusty. I haven't read it out loud yet. Trauma action brain injury, metabolic syndrome, diabetes, obesity, and neuropsychiatric illness, autism, ADHD, which I have, PTSD, which I have, and alcoholism, which I don't have. But thank you so much, CBD. It also treats gut disorders like colitis and Crohn's disease. Someone very close to me has Crohn's disease, so I can fuck with that as well. Cardiovascular dysfunction includes atherosclerosis and arrhythmia. And skin disease includes acne, CBD. Cures acne, y'all. Fuck yeah, you got teenager, got some acne, just give me a little bit of CBD right now.
Yeah,
It's
got a little bit of
way
CBD.
more natural than
Little bit of
salicylic
CBD.
acid. Would you rather have acid on your kid's face or CBD? On your kid's face.
a little bump on your face, put a little CBD on.
It's a, Hey, it's like my big fat Greek wedding. You got a boo-boo? Spray some Windex.
Oh my God, get the Windex on. All right.
Give it a kiss of CBD.
Oh! You gotta do a double shotgun.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna smoke all of our cartridges.
She's gonna run out before we get halfway through.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, hold on, real quick.
Let's
Nicholas
smoke
said
it all.
Hodgington sounds like the name of a crappy strip club.
Because you're too busy hunting.
That's fucked up. But
Hey, that sounds like a strip club up in Gainesville.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I know, right? You have like a bow and everything, like hunting them.
Yo, shout out to our viewers. Make sure you go ahead and share our
Yes,
page
yes, share.
as we finish the lesson of the cannabinol. Okay.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I lost my place. Hold on.
I got you.
All right. Cannabinoid has proven neuroprotective effects as an anti-cancer. Properties are being investigated at several academic research centers in the United States and elsewhere. In 2010 brain cancer study by California, scientists found that cannabinoids enhances the inhibitory effects of THC on human glioblastoma cell proliferation and survival. And that means that cannabinol makes THC even more potent as the anti-cancer substance. Also, in 2010, German researchers reported that cannabinol stimulates neurogenesis, the growth of a new brain cell in adult mammals, meaning us as well as humans and other mammals. So meaning that cannabinol actually helps our brain cells regrow. So as long as you got some CBD with your THC, you ain't gonna lose no brain cells. That's a myth.
Right. So as I'm killing them, I'm making some.
Goddamn right.
Fuck yeah, fuck
Knock
yeah.
down one, build two.
My brain cells is like weed. You kill one, two more come back.
It's like a bad virus.
Pew pew. All right, guys.
It's 22.
Pew pew pew. Shout out to Auntie Ham.
We will get him on here one day. I
Auntie
promise.
Ham's her. Auntie Ham's her.
My
She
bad.
was a stripper, and then her niece was like, "Yo, you need to stop stripping." So she started making YouTube videos.
We will get her on Monday.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
It's a
It's 22.
22. Pew pew pew.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Pew, pew, pew. It's a chopper. It's a chopper.
That's that shit.
My ears got so lost through that. So
That's okay. That's why you're part of the DEF. You're good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on again?
It was just this
Funny joke. Never mind.
this lovely lady that decided to give up stripping to entertain us all, and thank God she did, because I would never seen her inside a strip club. But I can see her
Damn.
now.
Hey,
I would not want to see her inside of a strip club, to be honest with you, because
Don't talk shit about Auntie Ham. I'm trying to have her on my
Hey,
show.
yeah, we're trying to get her on the show. But hey, shout out to Craig real quick. He said, I'm hitting 6 dabs trying to fuck with y'all.
Yay,
Look,
Craig!
this
Shout out
is-
to Craig. He's been up as long as I have.
Look, Craig, I know this is your first time tuning in, but you better get ready and hunker down.
I told you cartridges, not
Hunker
dabs.
down, baby. Hunker
Cartridges
down.
are the best way to go. You guys have a week to figure it out. Is this my way, Buffalo?
Hey, I see we got some people from Cali in here.
All right,
We got
let's
some-
shout it out. Read the comments while I pack my sativa. my
Leon
white
said
Buffalo.
he's enjoying some Black Fire from Muv in Tampa.
Fuck
So
yeah, fuck
cheers.
yeah.
So we're enjoying ourselves over here. Oh man, we're already having people talking about Munchie Mania. Guys, you guys got to remember the last half hour.
Munchie Mania is at
we'll
the
cover
last
that.
half hour. So
But trust
wait.
me, we will cover it.
We will cover
We
that.
will.
We will cover the Munchies of Munchie Mania. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Maggie's mom. My wifey is Maggie, and Maggie's mom is my wifey's mom. So she's my mom, and I love her so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Maggie's dad, because I know he's tuning in too. We go way back. Hayden, if you're listening, feel better. Stop being a dumb fuck. Okay.
Hey, Randall said he's repping some perp from Florida.
Randall. Shout out to Randall.
Man, Michael sitting here saying he feels like Fat Boy laying in bed watching STLR. No masturbation or blowjobs, though.
But nobody's talking shit about you.
I know, right? This is Woodchuck Wednesday's over, man. We're
Shout
here
out
to
to
smoke
Fat
and
Boy.
relax and just enjoy ourselves.
Everyone who's in the building, by the building I mean viewing us on Facebook, please go ahead and share. I'd appreciate it.
Share.
Fuck it, yeah. Also, you can call us live at any time in the show and tell us what you think, what you know. Let's talk with you. We love our interaction of our viewers. Don't be a creeper. Don't just view. We love you. Nobody is dumb. Nobody is weird. Everyone is their own person, and I accept it. So just come be you. You can call us at, unless you're racist, and I'll fucking...
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. Leave it alone. Just leave it.
What rhymes with dick? Click.
Just leave it.
Call now at 941-822-0715. I repeat, call now at 941-822-0715.
What?
Buckety, yeah.
All right.
So
let's get into some shit today.
Oh, excuse me. So let's get into the news articles, which is funny because we didn't discuss this before, what my word of the day was going to be to their news articles, and they have to do with CBD. Oh! So, who wants to start it off, gentlemen?
Go ahead. You can go ahead and start yours, Captain Deathbeard.
All right, so we'll start with me.
Yep.
All right, so.
Get some water, then Michael. So go ahead.
I know, thirsty ass bitch.
You thirsty?
Thirsty ass.
Bit of ice.
To answer your question of the day earlier, Craig, what, in your opinion, what makes a man or woman thirsty?
It's you, Michael. It's you, Michael.
All right, so for the first article of tonight, I'd like to start us off with this thing I found from PMC, U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institute of Health. And, yeah, it's a mouthful. But the reason why I found this interesting is because I tried to go over to the gym again for the first time in a while. I'm lazy, I know. But I was really high when I went over, and I decided to try and, I wanted to ask around and see what people thought about in partaking in marijuana and relaxing a bit while working out. And so this article, apparently they've done a lot of studies. However, the final result is still inconclusive due to the limitations of said studies due to it being Schedule 1. However, there is a general consensus which physical sports, football, soccer, baseball, all the like, you tend to have poorer performance just because when you're high, typically when you smoke or ingest, your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, you run out of stamina a lot quicker. However, on the other side of the spectrum, skilled and technical stuff like skateboarding, surfing,
facts,
those kinds of things.
Oh, yeah.
They tend to be more on the side where you perform a bit higher on the scale just because you're more relaxed, you're a bit calmer, more comfortable, so you tend to be able to focus a bit better. Again, these are still inconclusive, but these are the most recent articles that have been posted by the U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institute of Health, which I will share on live in just a couple of seconds.
All right.
And if anybody has anything they would like to add to that, feel free. But otherwise, we'll go on over to C Squared.
I mean, when people work out, they usually take,
Man, look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. He just sits there and smokes weed on pump iron.
Right, even if you use, cannabinoids.
That word.
CBD.
But yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me, just from experience as well. You got the blood pumping, blood pressure going, they're going to run out faster, but you're also more comfortable in doing things that aren't really strenuous physically.
So what you're saying is it's good for that or bad?
It's
I'm
varies.
sorry, I was talking
if you're
to our
trying,
guest.
oh, it's all right. Basically, long story short, if you're trying to do heavy physical activity, like you're doing something that requires a lot of lifting, running.
You shouldn't smoke it?
No, just because your blood pressure and
That
heart
makes
rate goes
sense.
higher, so you get tired faster.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't.
It won't
just
harm you,
smoking
but
a
if you push
blunt
yourself
and
too
then
much,
running a
yeah, it's gonna
marathon.
hurt. Whereas for stuff that like adrenaline sports,
I get it.
You get to focus more, so you're calmer and
Okay.
you're not as
Okay.
nervous.
So my question is, viewers, do you feel like it helps you go and do physical activities as such as that, or do you not do that if you're going to go and do those physical activities? Because I know I just straight don't do those physical activities.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Bro. In my opinion, honestly, I'll tell you what. There's nothing better than smoke a blunt, go to the gym, go work out a little bit,
Okay.
and then when you're done, smoking and chill a little bit. Because I mean, the great thing is, that old saying, you got to eat proteins and everything 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after a workout. What better way to ingest a high level of proteins than, if you're high as fuck and you got the munchies.
It's good for soreness after a workout, says... hold on. I got a little scrolly. Says some viewer. Says Alyssa. Shout out to Alyssa. It is good for some soreness after the workout.
Yes.
So what she's saying is after the workouts?
That's like that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Pump Iron.
But
That's
you're
why
saying
he sits
before
there
the
and smokes and
workouts.
everything. Yeah.
So you're before, she's after. You're before or after, Shane?
This was more of a study on before or during, especially
But what
with
do you
athletes.
prefer?
I personally prefer, it depends on the type of workout. If I'm trying to go for stamina and endurance, I wait till afterwards. But if it's more of, say I want to go for a ride on my longboard or take a bike ride.
Okay.
Those are the kind of things I would smoke
Longboarding is
before.
perfect for pot. Sorry.
I say longboard because I cannot balance for shit on a skateboard.
What about you, Brian?
Pumping iron, lifting
Yeah.
dumbbells.
Pumping
I'm lifting
the iron.
dumbbells,
For my long
baby.
blonde.
Dumbbells,
I
baby.
pump in the herbs. I pump in the herbs.
Goddamn right. Hey, shout out to Toby. She said, yeah, it does help, mostly as a motivational tool. So
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
Shout out to
So-
Michael Phelps too. 16 gold medals, best Olympic gold medalist ever. Smokes some weed. So I don't care what nobody's gotta say. As long as we got Michael Phelps, we're good.
Fuckity, yeah. I have to say, personally, for me, it just depends on what strain I'm smoking. If I'm smoking a sativa, I'm ready to go. I will take on the world. Just give me sativa and a little sip of Monster, and I'm ready to go. I don't even need a whole Monster with sativa.
Bullshit. Last show you had 2 monsters.
And that was too much. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. and I watched that show
Holy
twice.
Damn.
I was so hyped. I was like, wake up, Satan, wake up. But he sleeps through the night, so there was no waking up. I was like, please watch my show.
Please.
I'm just kidding. Any noodles. But no, on the real, but yeah, it just depends on the strain for me, to be honest. Let's see what our viewers are saying.
So
Working out is more about staying level and endurance versus athletic competition, trying to push hard, says Veronica.
Man, so I went back a little bit. Michael's already trying to get on that roasting on Wednesday since I didn't join my little roasting buddy this morning, unfortunately. So he wants to get on me. He said, Craig, tell me why
too.
He's like, Craig, tell me why C-Squared looks like the giant psycho from the Longest Yard movie. Man, I'll tell you what, if I was
This
big,
is not Woodchucker Wednesday no
like,
more. This is all about
we're not-
positivity.
we're
Yeah,
not
you
good.
can go to the bathroom. Go ahead.
Bro, you can just say it. Anyways, yeah,
How
so,
cute is that? Hashtag my first time on the radio.
I gotta ask you, I gotta write it. I can go to the bathroom, please.
Hold on, let me write you a hall pass. Let me write you a hall pass.
There you go.
Straight out to your left.
Hey, so
Hold on. Everyone needs to pause because Brian needs to go pee-pee.
I mean, he started, he might as well go all the way.
Dino
with that.
needs to go
Hall pass. Is it number 1 or number 2? I have to put on here so that way the time links up.
so we know how long you'll take.
I didn't eat anything, so it's number 1.
Okay, we're good.
Number 1.
It's out the door.
Delicious nuggets.
Hey, out the door to your left.
Wait, nope. You don't want to leave without this.
Yes, hey, Leon, call in, please, because I like that story you were just talking about with the percussionist and everything. Please call in. Yeah, 941-822-0715. Leon, give us a call in.
941-822-0715.
Oh, he said he's doing engineering work. Sorry. But yeah, no,
So
so,
go the fuck outside and take an air break just because everyone else gets a
Take a
cigarette
smoke break.
Yeah, it'd be appropriate. Personally, if I smoke, all I want to do all day is play on my Xbox and eat. Nicholas. Then you're probably smoking an indica. You should probably get some sativas.
I feel that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Or something with a high CBD. Ah! Everybody at home needs to hit their shit. That's the name of the game. Thank you, P. Herman, for the inspiration. We have a word of the day. Today's word of the day is cannabinol. We did the lesson at the beginning of the show if you're just tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and please click share. Sharing is caring.
Hey, we got to do for this entire show, hashtag my first radio show for Dino. Hashtag my first radio show for Dino here today.
For real. So anyways, after you say the thing, you got to hit the thing.
Man, I don't know which one's going to be worse. Hey, which one do you think is going to be worse, THC or CBD? Which one? Which one are we going to knock them out with this time?
I still feel THC was a real.
Well, the last time I was smoking more of indicas, and this time I got a hybrid. I got my OG Kush, and then I got my White Buffalo, which is my sativa.
Good choice. Good choice. Anywho. So, you want me to get into my article that I had up here for us?
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. So, which is kind of funny, like how we were talking about earlier today, how we didn't, Shane, Captain Deathbeard and I didn't even know what the word of the day is, and ironically, him and I both ended up having an article that had to do with the word of the day today.
Of course.
By shit luck. So, now, So the article that I pulled up here is that there's a new study that's been going on for a little while, from about 2013 until 2019. It's been a study where they found out that if you buy from dispensaries like the pre-rolled joints and everything like that with a high level of CBD in it, it actually fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. I was so into my story. So yeah, if you buy it with a high level in it, it's actually been shown from 2013 to 2019 that cigarette users, by smoking that, have actually reduced their cigarette intake by 40%. So a lot of people have been looking to start smoking high-level CBD joints to help them start breaking their cigarette smoking habits, because the active chemicals in the cannabinoids suppress the feeling.
Cannabinols.
Cannabinols, excuse me. I was trying not to say the secret word of the day of CBD.
CBD.
But yeah, so they found that the active ingredient has been suppressing their feelings of wanting to smoke and the addiction of nicotine. So a lot of people have been really
Michael, don't put phone numbers in the live feed because it can shut our feed down.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Fun fact of the day. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's the rest of my story. It's just people have been, like I said, people have been using CBD joint pre-rolled ones to help cut them down on smoking cigarettes, and so far in that 6-year time frame, it's about a 40% success ratio so far.
I could see a part of that too, because especially for me, from experience, I've tried going on e-cigarettes and vapes and all of that, but I keep going back to cigarettes, and a big part of it is, if you think about it, a lot of people that get addicted to the nicotine, it's not just the nicotine, but the ritual of the cigarette itself.
Right.
You know, you got the timer, the stick as it burns down, the smoking flame, that crack, the sound of the lighter clacking.
Yes, King.
And it's basically, with a e-cigarette, it's just one puff. That's my entire cigarette. No, I wanted to savor this and enjoy it. So you can switch that out with CBD. You stimulate that craving as well as you use an alternative.
Hold on. Shout out to Billy watching in the UK.
Hell yeah. Right, shout out to the UK.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Shout out to the UK, baby.
So I can
You can call in at 941-822-0715.
Call in,
but if you're calling from the UK, make sure you put a 1 first.
Right, mate.
Yeah.
That is the wrong place, man.
Yeah, that's Australia. Where's Kyle? It's like 1 a.m. in Australia. Where's Kyle? Kyle's our Australian viewer.
Oh, the one from last Wednesday. That guy.
The one from every show ever.
That guy. Oh.
He's cool. Elena Martinez says, CBD! Oh! Yo, sorry if we don't reply to any of your comments. We're just trying to be having a conversation and commenting at the same time. We love you all. And also Nicholas, who says he has autism and that this helps autism. One of my best friends, Katie, she has Asperger's and it helps her as well. And I really do feel that way. And I feel like any person who has autism should have the access to CBD. And THC if it does help.
And seizures as well. Don't forget the seizures.
It does help.
The seizures, the people with cancer, has anti-cancer properties. Like, we all read the fucking thing. Why read it? Y'all listen.
Hey, have you heard of Snoop Dogg getting lung cancer?
Nope.
It's
Wiz
3 a.m.
Khalifa? Oh, Wiz? Nope.
Billy is an Australian. We have a new
shout out to
Australian
Billy.
viewer.
We're spreading across the globe.
Yo, Billy, do you know Kyle? Is that how you know us?
How do you think everybody in Australia knows
No,
everybody?
I'm wondering if, Kyle shared our thing and then, Billy's viewing because of that, or if, Billy's just, another, random awesome Australian that we have now encountered and hopefully we'll get every week. Fuckity, yeah. Do you guys have Australian weed? That's my question.
Sure. Look, hold on, real quick. Don't mean to digress, but I do want to cover something. I don't know about y'all, but when I think of Australia, unfortunately, that's probably the only place on this earth I am afraid to go to.
Rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
Well, yes, rest in peace.
I don't
but
besides
that real shit, though, hold on. That's the only place I'm afraid to go to, because that is the only country in the world that literally everything there will kill you.
Their kangaroos will beat your ass.
The koalas will kill you.
The koalas.
The fuck, any snake, all the insects, the coral reef sharks, everything, man. Everything in Australia will kill you. I'm good. I'm not taking a 24-hour flight to kill myself.
If I could
the
add,
fuck?
Well, see, for me, it's the opposite.
Love you guys though, but I ain't going.
For over here though, like we're pretty much top of the food chain. Like the only thing that will kill us really is generally ourselves and others.
Bro, you can get bit by
I find that thrill going into the survival aspect. You got to fight to survive. I crave that thrill because
not like
otherwise
Australia.
you're just existing,
Look,
but you're not living.
there's like I love my Australian people. Don't get me wrong, I love my Australians. Y'all are cool as hell. But there's a reason.
Yeah,
there's
they're
a
not
reason
only cool,
why.
but they battle death every day.
There's a reason.
Love you
but
Wait for it.
But there's a legit reason why the UK sent
everyone,
them over.
we need to actually talk all at once so everyone can fucking figure out what's going
Okay,
on.
but like I said, there was a legit reason though that the UK sent their prisoners over there to create Australia because those are the craziest motherfuckers on this earth. Those Kiwis don't mess around, man. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Look at Steve Irwin go, I'm gonna put my finger in that crocodile's asshole. Like he didn't care about nothing.
No, he just diddled some balls. He never fingered an asshole. That's
no,
too
there are
far.
legit signs that say "Do not molest the alligators." So I mean,
No,
somebody
that's
had to
because
have done it.
no. We already figured out today in the morning show. It's because of fucking Fat Boy.
Fucking Fat Boy.
Bye.
Deuces.
Enjoy your urination, wifey.
Look, see, Nicholas agrees with me. He says, no, same here. The spiders are the worst. A one-way trip to Nopeville.
Well, think about it, though. Maybe the reason they stay there is because the weed is so good.
Right, mate.
I would love to try some Australian strains.
Or they are just crazy enough to stay there.
True.
But
You call it crazy. I call it adventurous.
Look, did you not see that video of the
CBD.
kangaroo screwed up?
Sorry, I hit it, so I thought.
Anyways, so back onto some articles. One of the ones that I found actually, kind of how last week, remember how we were talking about in Massachusetts, they're going to start doing medical marijuana ice cream, and they're going to do it in hospitals and things like that.
Yes.
As of about, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 days ago, Massachusetts Senate, they actually passed a law 4-1 that they're going to now start allowing home delivery for medical marijuana. And when I mean that, they're talking about home delivery in the aspect of like Uber Eats for weed. Like that is on demand, ready to go.
On demand edibles.
Oh my God! Like Massachusetts.
Could you
is
imagine
stepping
that kind
up.
of world?
Oh my God! You never have to go nowhere. You don't have to do nothing.
Like you can just order out a Ben and
That's the way
Jerry's
to
cannabis
go.
ice cream.
No, you
complete
remember
with
we
a
can't-
can of cola.
No, remember they can't do the ice cream thing, but like I could sit there and like I leave the hospital after getting my tonsils taken out, and I sat there and ate weed ice cream, and then I'm sitting at the house with bad tonsils, I can hit up the Uber weed and go ahead and get some weed delivered while I'm sitting there just relaxing now. Like, fuck yeah, like it's starting to go ahead and make it nice and easy. So shout out to Massachusetts for staying ahead of the game.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to Massachusetts. Actually, my dad went to Massachusetts like a year ago. And so he like looked it up online to hear it was legal. So he looked up dispensaries and he's like, well, it's legal for me to have weed and it's legal for me to promote that I have weed. But the only thing that's illegal about it is the sale. So we have to meet up in a parking lot. And like, so he had to do it like a real like weed sale. But like, it was legal once he had it in his possession. Just that 1 second where it hands it over to over. It's the only illegal part. Holler, holler. We got a caller.
What?
Oh my God, hold on. I forgot to push. Hold on, motherfucker. I forgot to push record. Okay. Okay, so from now on, our show will be recording Holler Holler. We have a caller. Who the fuck this is?
Make sure to get us on Spotify.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Who is this?
Tiny.
Hi, Tiny.
Hey.
Who's a woodchucker?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, C-Square?
Not much, my man. You got any other good hidden snacks around here for us?
No, but I will be there on Monday, so...
Or any chocolate bunnies? Your chocolate bunnies?
I'll bring some more chocolate bunnies, of course.
But if there's any chocolate bunnies left, can we eat them?
Yes.
Oh my God, go in the fridge, I saw them.
Fucking love you, Tiny.
Yep. And I just want to say shout out to Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner. Yes.
Thank you. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
What?
I just finally pushed record, so now this part of our show and now on will be on Spotify. Welcome to Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner, the show about cannabis.
Welcome to the podcast.
Right, but I figured I'd call in because nobody else is calling in to show you.
Hey, we appreciate it, Tiny. You know what? Hey, Tiny, anything from the food to calling in, you're the true MVP at the end of the day.
Right. But
Yeah,
no,
fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
No, you guys are awesome. So I just want to say thank you for the show and everything. So.
Aw, thank you, Tiny.
Yep,
for the
you guys have
views
a great
and the
night.
chocolate and
I'll be back
everything.
on the feed.
Hey, thanks,
I love
Tiny.
you so much, Tiny.
Yep, love you guys too.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out to Tiny for
Fuck
the
yeah,
munchies.
shout out to Tiny.
And
He's the man.
shout out to everybody. Shout out to Spotify and everything else that they can now hear us on.
Spotify,
since I remembered to push
iTunes.
record.
Yep, Spotify,
You guys have to remind me to wait.
iTunes, everywhere.
I don't even remember to push record. Yes, I do.
Anyways.
Just like Sarah always
Captain
needs to.
Deathbeard, what's your next article, man?
Shout out
so
to my
next
man.
article.
He's watching.
It's somewhat related to the recent one. So there have been a lack of studies so far lately on the exact effects of cannabis, and a lot of the time the studies are very specific on certain focused areas. So recently, politics aside, the Tallahassee Democrat Times had posted that A&M University has been awarded over $100,000 to study the effects of marijuana in Florida. And not just studying it in terms of the product itself, but they're going into several different districts, such as mental health. So they're studying the effects of mental health. They're also studying and looking into the ratio and discrepancies between crime and dispensaries and trying to see if there's an increase or not, because they're trying to work around with the stigmas and such. And they're also they also have a group that's studying the impact on minorities as well, because due to the social stigma that a lot of people have endured over the years, with it suddenly changing, they want to see if the impact affects people with minorities and unfortunate stigmas differently compared to others. So it's also like a social study as well as a mental health study.
Oh, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
And
up.
I have the article. I sent it to C Squared. My phone died, but he will share it. It was the second.
Yes, I will make sure to share it. I will
one.
make sure to share it up on the page.
So what you're saying is
Check us
that
out.
they did a study on the mental illness effect of CBD.
State of Florida. But yes, so State of Florida has awarded the university $100,000 in grants specifically
Florida
to study
Gulf Coast
primarily.
University, 'cause that's the only.
It's medical marijuana, CBD, THC.
I can't forget.
So yeah, but it's like specifically in these different groups rather than just trying to do a half-ass study without the proper funding and control crowds.
Fuck yeah,
So this
fuck
is
yeah.
the big step, especially with the amount of difficulty a lot of studies have with overcoming access to it with the Schedule 1 label.
What do you mean with the schedule? When
Because it's still considered a Schedule 1 on the federal level.
I know it is. Like every time someone's like, is that pot? I'm like, yeah, it's a Schedule 1. You want some?
Real quick.
And they look at me like I'm crazy.
Real quick, shout out to Nicholas. He's about to spark up.
Fuck yeah, spark up CBD! Ah!
And then Kyle's asking what's the Spotify page? It's STLR
Or media. STLR
Same
Media.
thing
Or
with
it's STLR Media TV. I can't remember.
No, it's STLR Media. Same thing with iTunes. On iTunes, it's STLR Media.
Yeah. And now that we're being recorded, you can see us after the show on STLR Media.
Hold up.
On Spotify. Hold up.
Our new Australian friend, he's got a question for us.
Okay.
He says, guys, a question for you. You think calling cannabis, weed, pot, etc., make it a negative? I ask if someone else as I watched hates it. What do you think? So he's pretty much asking like if those typical words, weed, pot, cannabis, all that, makes it get a negative stereotype.
Actually, no, it doesn't, because this is a positive medical.
You guys see who walked in?
Hello,
Shout out
Chris
to Chris
Cope.
Cope in the
Welcome.
building. Hey.
Fuck!
Teamwork.
What's up, Chris?
Gentlemen, how we doing?
Good. How about yourself? Fuck if we
Been
know.
looking forward to having you up here.
Shout out to Elena tuning in.
How are you? Is this me?
Hey,
Yeah,
yep.
she right there.
Hey,
In the
so.
middle.
God. Look at the
So-
size of this osium.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Welcome.
Hey, so Chris,
Our guest, Chris Cope.
while you're here,
Um,
we're about to.
Yes.
Chris.
Shout out to Chris Cope. We'll get to that in a second. And we are live right now with Chris Cope.
Are we?
Chris
Yes, we
motherfucking Cope.
How do you even know we're live?
We're on Facebook Live, baby.
No, I mean, like, seriously, how do we know we're all live, man? I was watching this
shit.
thing on the way here.
Oh, can you actually
Matrix.
share it for us, please?
I'm kidding.
Oh, it
I
is,
was
but
doing
let's not get
honestly,
shot.
I did the show, and then I got an 8-character voiceover audition. Yeah, and it's due tomorrow.
Yeah.
8 fucking characters. Like,
Better
come
get
on.
high first.
Actually, it does because it helps my voice. It'll change the. I can get a little. I can get gravelier. I can, and I did all the gravelly ones tonight.
There you
so
go.
Tomorrow I can be a little more higher up or whatever they fucking need.
Fuck yeah, fuck
But
yeah.
8 is a lot.
That is a lot.
Hey, Chris, our new.
This is Chris Cope. He's a
Holy shit,
comedian. For those of you,
what was that sound?
For those of
Did
you
a
that
Highlander
don't
just
know.
walk in?
No.
Nobody got that reference.
No, I
Nobody.
did. I got
Okay,
you.
good.
Could only be one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say
What an unfriendly proposition.
our new Australian buddy from Billy. He wanted to say, "Yo, what's up, Chris?" From all the way from Australia.
Hello.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm sorry you guys don't have guns anymore.
What?
We were just saying they're one of the most dangerous countries in the world because
And
anything
they
there will
don't
kill
have
you.
guns.
Anything there will kill you.
Yeah, well, it's all desert, man. Oh, no, it's not all desert, but
No.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
the stuff
it's-
in
it's
the
still
desert you
shit.
got to worry
Well,
about.
I mean, what was it? I was taking a hike one time out in Phoenix, and like we're just hiking, and like I was like, if this trail didn't exist, how long do you think we would be here until something just decided to kill us? And my buddy was like, 5 hours. Between heat exhaustion, dehydration, and the meanest motherfuckers that live under rocks. Bro, something would just pull you behind a bush, and that'd be the fucking end of it.
That's exactly what we were just talking about. It's
Fuck
danger,
that.
danger,
And the thing
danger.
is, you don't hear anything. The silence of like the desert is deafening.
Danger.
Oh yeah, for
Danger.
real.
It's like, oh
Danger,
God, can I hear
danger.
something chirp? Can something sound happy?
Make some kind of noise, please.
except
For those
one
of
branch
you guys
breaking.
who don't
Like
know,
something dead.
who are like, who the fuck is this guy just coming in talking about crazy shit?
That's fair.
Because we have a lot of new viewers right now.
It's very fair.
This is Chris Cope.
It's a bit indicting what she said, but I was like, I couldn't find a. Damn it! I get kind of weird on the bat. Well, I thought we were gonna be able to smoke on air, so I was like, oh okay.
Do you have your
Actually
medical
got your medical
card?
card?
I mean, I live in
Yes.
a recreational
Yes or no?
state.
No, do you have
Yes
your
or no?
medical
I
card?
technically do.
Okay,
then
then you
here
can
you go.
technically
Because
smoke,
this
so
is your
there you go.
residence and you'll be sleeping here tonight in the state of Florida and then you have your medical card.
Oh no, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I mean,
Okay, so this is a dab pen, so just
I'm
want it straight up.
clearly.
He knows what's up.
Listen, I'm
My
fucking
boy's
with
not
these
new to the
Florida
game.
folk. I'm fucking with these. Okay, so I'm gonna hand this to you and you're gonna let me get through my introduction.
Sure.
Because I really want everyone to know how great you are.
Size of this thing.
Oh yeah, he handed that to me earlier in the morning show when I was
Where do
blowing
you
down.
get this?
You can go to Walmart, get it for $3.
Walmart.com.
This is $3.
Yeah, it's like
Will
$3.80.
will you pass it? Actually, I guess I can't hand it to you technically, legally.
Yeah, Dino, you cannot touch
Yeah, you
it.
guys are all about the dotting the i's and crossing the t's.
Yep,
Hey, yep. Hey, we
Yeah,
gotta do
because
it by
you
the
know
book.
this motherfucker ain't trying to go
Shout
to
out
jail.
to J. Cole
So Chris
turning in.
Cope is a nationally touring comedian. Not only is he a nationally touring comedian, but I don't know if y'all ever seen Netflix's Cooking on High. He is a motherfucking fucking
Judge.
host, a
Judge.
judge. That's the word. He's a judge on Cooking on High. Dude, let me tell you, when I was watching Cooking on High with my boyfriend, and then we saw you, I'm like, and I told him a story about the towels.
Yeah, that was a good story.
I told him too. When I stole the towels.
See, I haven't
But
heard
we
of
won't
this
speak.
show
Hey, we
before,
won't
but I
speak
really
It's all
wanna
good.
watch
It's
it.
all good.
We won't speak of it.
It's all
It's
good.
fun, man. The funny thing is, I didn't think everyone that shot that thought that was just not gonna go anywhere. Because after about a year, it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, but then it went
And-
somewhere.
Well, what's funny is I actually found out before anyone else, even the EPs of the show, because by chance a friend of mine works at Netflix and does post. She goes, "Hey, I just did your subtitles for this Netflix show." I was like, what show? She's like, some cooking show. I was like, oh. So
Yeah,
I texted my buddy who's the EP and I was like, hey man, we're gonna be on Netflix. And he's like, well, how would you know? And I screenshotted the text and he's like, huh. And then 3 days later, he's like, yeah, we're gonna be on Netflix. He found out, like, officially.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
went from the
fuck
trash cam to fucking Netflix. I got paid either way, but it's like,
Fuck it.
I'd rather have something because dude, I've shot a bunch of stuff that just never shot a part of a pilot that didn't go anywhere. Like I've shot movies.
I
that
shot a pilot that didn't get anywhere. That shit
Yeah,
sucked.
man, I've shot
Yeah,
two
it
movies
does.
that just fucking failed. Like just past my shoot dates. Like it just ran out of money. So there's just movies somewhere that's not going to get finished. And you're like, oh, these career advancements that no one knows exists.
Hey, should we?
Yeah.
Should we put Chris on the inside Iggy on the word of the day?
Oh yeah,
What's the word of the day?
the word of the day. So every time we say the word of the day, and to everyone who's viewing now, and if you could take out your phone and maybe share it, just go to my page and then share it, so that way all your fans can see you on
But-
Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner.
Yes, but word of the day every time you hear it.
Is CBD.
All right, that's
And then
not
you
super
gotta
hard to
hit
figure out.
it.
Every time you hear CBD, you gotta take a hit. Either if you hear. Oh! Whether you're here, if you're
Nah, it
home.
doesn't count if you say it during the introduction. That doesn't count.
Don't
Yeah, it
matter.
does.
It don't matter. We've been
Oh, we
doing it
got
since
loose rules
9:30.
here. We got loose
We've
rules
been doing
here.
it since
We're
9:30.
This is a loose ship.
Look, we tell her.
Listen,
we
if
tell
you
her.
say cannabinol, it is not count. You have to say CBD. Ah!
Look. We
Again,
tell.
I still if we're missing the core of it just being through
True.
conversation here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm fucking with you.
I mean, it's a
Look.
little.
I'm not being serious. You
Look,
guys
we-
are,
I know you are.
We tell our viewers that they got a budget for just for the show. So
That's so funny.
Yeah, no,
Just
you have to budget
gotta get
weekly for
ready.
Cha Cha's Cannabis Corner, 1 cartridge per show.
That's funny. You need other sponsors.
Oh, we're getting there.
At our third show, I will be bringing it to True Leaf because I'm kind of getting like a.
Nice. Yeah, the more of this you can like snap together.
I just got my card, so I'm like building like a.
Oh no, I meant like just clipping up a couple episodes like in like a 5-minute thing and then.
Oh, I'm doing a
just
YouTube channel,
email and then.
And I'm doing Strain of the Day.
Yeah, and, I mean, just do all that stuff. Get a good copy of it, and then just reach out to as many weed-related things as you can. Which
Fuck yeah.
look at Instagram; it's
That's what we're gonna do, actually.
And just try to get what you can from everyone. Don't try to just take the moon from one person. Just, hey, can I get stickers? Can I get fucking? I mean, I do that shit.
Little shit.
I
Pins,
throw out the
stickers.
first.
Matches. That's what we're
I
getting
used
first is
Twitter to
matches.
throw out the first pitch.
I saw
At
that.
the Rays game.
I saw that, man. That was cool.
I googled the Rays organization. I found the director of marketing and creative services, and I go, well, that seems like the person to start with. I googled her name, up next to Twitter. She has a Twitter account. Thank God. It would make sense. Found her, followed her. So when she saw my name, it had the blue check mark, so there's a little cachet to it.
Yeah.
And then I just tweeted at her, hey, what's the guy got to do to throw out the first pitch? And then she DM'd me back.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
It just took squeaky wheel, man. So the more motivated you are, this is not becoming a TED Talk. This is not a TED Talk on how to succeed. The more motivated you are, it's the truth. The squeaky wheel gets that motherfucker every single
every
time.
time.
This is like
Closed
TED
mouths
Talk
don't
on
get fed.
high.
Yeah, I love that shit. Like, how'd you do it? I asked. Like, the short answer, I asked.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah. I'm a fan of eating. I can't eat this late, though.
Oh, well, you can't?
No,
Because we were actually just going to order Munchies 420 live on
I'm
air.
okay. I do
we still
intermittent
can order.
fasting, so I basically after 8 p.m. I don't eat, and I don't want to eat till noon. I love it. It's been great.
Well, we can still.
You
order.
guys can eat,
So
yeah.
we're going to order that.
Let me know when you want me to order it.
Dude,
Actually,
honestly,
can
after
you
about
order
8 o'clock,
You
it's
want me to do
not
it live
that
on the
bad
air right
because I
now?
can't sleep for shit.
I'll hit him on speaker.
So we were going to
Can I
order
eat?
it live on air.
So it became really easy. It's one of those things like
Aw.
I get bile and all kinds of like
No, the acid
35,
reflux.
so like my body just hates me now.
I understand when I was pregnant, I couldn't lay down without going,
Yeah, it's
because
a
the
shit.
acid reflux and shit. It was danger.
So you just fucking don't eat past 8, and then I wake up,
Yeah.
and then I wake up for like 10, so
ready?
it's 2 hours, and then I eat. And I have my first meal of the day is usually a decent sized one. Then it's like a snack, and then a good sized dinner. That's it.
Hold on. I just want the
amazing.
corn fritters.
You want the corn fritters?
Yes,
You
with
got cash?
ranch. No, you,
You
said
got
you're going to pay
cash.
for it.
I was gonna pay for Chris.
Oh, so the
But I'll
person-
pay for your cha-cha. I got you.
She can have what I was gonna order.
There
Yeah,
you
I'll
go.
say
See, that's what I
hashtag
said. I got
safe.
you. Here we go. Ready, guys? We're gonna go ahead and get in. Get.
Thank you for calling Munchies 420 Cafe, located right here at 6639 Superior Avenue in sunny Sarasota, Florida. Our TV bar opens at noon daily.
What's the address? Where's my phone? I texted him.
You guys, you know, you can just open the window and
You're
yell.
always like this.
Yeah, I mean, we will.
You guys can just open the window and yell. Just be like, hey!
That's all right. My hearing. Oh, just so you know, I'm deaf.
Oh,
Read lips a lot.
I'm sorry. I'll speak
Apologize
slower.
if I-
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it to you. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Hey.
That's to be continued.
What was I doing?
What I was saying was, we could just open the window and yell because they're right next door.
That would work.
Yeah.
We could use a bit of a breeze in here too.
It's
Yeah.
there's-
You got fritters, fam? I know. A, B, C, D. A little bit. I have a friend of mine. She's a deaf
That's the
porn
address.
star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
39.
Yeah.
Yo, so I actually have some like serious questions
Well, I
for
know.
you.
Oh, I think he does too.
Oh wait, what was it? I'm sorry.
I was
Oh,
mentioning
you're
I have
fine.
a friend of mine that's a deaf adult film actress.
Damn. Okay.
Like
Yes.
deaf porn?
Yeah.
Because
It's not
me and
really
him have
deaf
like
porn.
discussed this a
She
lot.
doesn't have hearing and she has sex on camera.
Yeah,
Those
no,
are-
that shit's for real. Like I saw this thing where like
Does she moan
but it's-
normally?
they sit there and.
I mean,
That's a bad joke.
yeah.
What's
I don't
her
know how to
tag?
answer that without sounding like an asshole.
What's her tag?
Savannah Jane.
Hashtag at Savannah Jane. You can find her on.
I don't know if she has Twitter or not. She's not very savvy.
Hit me
She's
on
at MILF. She's
Twitter.
MILF status, so she's older. So she doesn't have. She's not really good with
Okay.
technology, but she's a
Okay.
sweet person.
Okay, that's real. So I have questions.
Pisces.
Oh, I'm a Pisces.
I know.
I
I
get
delivered
Aries over
weed
here, baby.
in LA.
You did.
Yeah.
You did deliver a lot of weed, but I was kind of stuck on the cooking on high thing.
Oh, okay. What do you want to know about?
So what was that? Okay, so like my question was, okay, so whenever like me and my boyfriend were watching it and we were on high, watching Cookie on High, and we were like, oh my god, and I was like, I know. So like, how long did it take in between takes, and how many takes did the guys?
We knocked that. I did 2 episodes in one day.
Did you?
Damn.
Yeah, man. They
Was
You
it
did
where they
both
had
your
to come up
episodes in
with
one
their own
day?
food involving marijuana?
So explain like what you did.
I'm
It's
not too
awesome.
sure because I was just the judge, so I don't know how the. I'm assuming production did everything, told them what they were gonna cook.
Oh
One
damn.
of the dudes, one of the
be right
cooks,
back.
I could not stand. He was just an asshole. And then I think he was the one that lost, and he just was pissed that he lost. And I'm like, I just didn't. It was a.
I remember that one. That was that one dude.
It's the dude that didn't put the what was it? I forget which one it was, but it just didn't. What he had didn't infuse well enough, and it's kind
It was
of
like he went for like a more fancier thing than one of the like,
Yeah, and it
actual
was like-
practical thing, what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and
And
I
he
was like,
missed the mark on the point of what he was trying to cook.
yeah, 100%. He should have. One guy made cashew butter, right, which mixes perfectly with oil, and then he made brioche French toast. Well, yeah, that's a home run. That's the one I'm picking, and it's weird because I didn't realize this on a food show. You're not supposed to eat all of the food.
And
You're
did.
supposed to try it. And I was like, fuck you. This is brioche French toast covered in fresh cashew butter.
Infused
if
with
you
weed.
touch this, bitch, I'll stab you. Like, I was like, I'm eating this and like, but it's got weed on it. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I showed up high. I don't give a fuck about, none of this shit's going to hurt me. Let me eat. And then I kept forgetting I was mic'd. I just kept telling the guy next to me I had to shit. I had to shit like 3 times during that take. Like during one episode, I had to poop like 3 times.
I think you actually said something during the show.
I've always wanted to ask. I know, like, as you had mentioned, like, you're not supposed to eat all of the food that they place in front of you. And I can understand it on several cooking shows, like,
But you said
they
fuck
have
it.
tons of contestants.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what do they do with all of that? Because you take one bite and you go to the next plate. That's the whole plate. Really? You just dump it?
I mean, or production eats it. Someone calls dibs on it.
Then I don't understand
That's
how
my
something would
wife.
get
I
thrown
think she
out because
bought
I
us
would be
all
calling
drinks.
dibs every single time.
Oh yeah. No, when I mean, like I said, like I fucking ate the shit
Thank you.
out of that brioche French. Like that was so good.
Oh, yeah. I could not be a judge
guy
because I
also
would
made-
not be able to moderate.
The guy also made some pho, which was
Some pho.
pho. Honestly, I think pho can cure anything.
Oh, it's pho. Did you see my wifey?
She seems very nice.
7 years.
7 years today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good hula hooper. Really good at it.
Okay, anywho, so the kunwa.
What is that?
You want to try some?
No. I'm supposed to tell me what it is.
It's some Yingling. You want some of mine?
Nice.
Would you like some Yingling?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Let's win.
I mean, no. When when I drink, it is 0 to 100. I don't
So
have.
we're
I don't
not
have a
going
beer
to
to
100.
relax.
Okay.
I'll do Jameson shots until I can push one of you through a window.
Okay, well, we're
Whoa.
not trying to do that.
No, I'm just saying, like, when I
Look,
drink,
he's already
I,
turned to the Hulk. Everyone needs to be careful.
I drink. I can't socially drink, but I can socially smoke.
See, for me, I started socially drinking just because growing up, my mom was a drug probation officer for 35 years. So
So you
I
get
was like
high,
a whole
fuck,
straight
yeah.
edge. Just like, I'm old enough to have a beer or two and then I can loosen up, especially with being a bit shy and whatnot.
yeah.
And then, on my last episode, I talked about the first time I ever smoked weed. That loosened me up a lot.
Yes, you can tune into that last week. And shout out to Uber, who'll be bringing us all of us home. You should sponsor us as well.
I'm trying to introduce legislation. I want to introduce. I seriously want there should be a law. I think if you get a DUI in the age of Uber, it should be 3 times the value. It really should. I think it should be. I think if you're dumb enough at this point where you cannot call a fucking, if you can't
sober Uber,
you can't get in the back of a stranger's car and seriously get your ass taken home. You got to drink. Then I just think the DUI should be triple at this point.
What, if you have to go into
in the
Uber?
early 1990s,
Wait, so
all the
what you're
parents-
saying is if you have to go into Uber, you should have a DUI?
No, what I'm saying is if your city has an Uber system or a Lyft system and you're caught with a DUI,
oh, you should be triple?
Your charge should be triple.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Because I think at that point you are just pissing in the face of safety.
You really are.
So I think you just penalize
And
them
if you
hard.
can't afford an Uber, you can't afford to fucking go out.
Dude, who can't afford? Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, come on. That's at most.
If you
What's an
can't,
Uber?
if you're
$9,
not going,
$10,
I'm going
$12?
out. You need to budget an Uber until you're going out before you go out, or you should not go out.
Well,
like,
like
you
if
don't
you
have
can
that already
afford a
in your
high-end
fucking
dinner, you
head,
can afford a tip.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, fucking. If you can't afford a tip, don't go at all. Don't go.
Also,
to your
who
out
loves
to your
making a first generation American listen to your music? I love that shit. I love getting in the back of a car. The dude looks like he got here yesterday, and I'm like, plug me in, buddy. We're jamming.
It's ironic.
Is that with the
You like
computer?
Santeria? Click. Let's jam
Oh
it
my
out.
god, my son
It's
loves
ironic
Santeria.
too because as kids, our parents always told us, "Don't talk to strangers, don't meet strangers."
Fuck no,
up
now
over
we get in the back of
internet."
their
Now
cars.
we summon them from the internet for lips.
I don't even ask the name half the time. I just wave, and if he waves back, I get in. That's the vetting process.
I think
That's 'cause you've
was
been in the
because
city
of
for
wasn't
so
it because
long.
of that same incident?
Be
though,
careful
that there
down in
was that
Florida
tragedy?
doing that shit. You'll be a Florida man. That'll be the end of your fucking life.
Florida comedian stabbed by Florida man. That's a hectic headline.
Yes.
That sounds like something I would not be surprised in Florida.
Nah, man.
No, I mean the
I,
only.
I watch my my map. So if we ever deviate and he doesn't tell me right away why, man, I'm throwing out 911. Then I'm stabbing him. What? Down
He's like, I
911.
watch myself. I'm alert of wherever I am at all times.
I'm gonna pin
Watch
drop.
out, serial killers.
I'm gonna pin drop and then I'm gonna pin
Watch
drop.
out, stalkers.
Great area
You can't
though. What
touch
if there's
me.
a shortcut or traffic and the GPS takes him on
And
a
the
detour?
motherfucker, then I'll hear it and see it because his phone should be visible.
There should be something where he announces that, all right, we're gonna be taking a detour at this.
Please don't
exit,
stab
so
our
and so."
driver. All right, that's fine. There needs to be that kind of warning.
This shit would be looking like Godfather. Remember when Homeboy got Garrett from behind?
Yeah.
And he hit the windshield?
Great
Yeah, that's
camera
me.
angle.
You trying to
Fucking.
take me somewhere else that we're not supposed to be?
That's
In
it.
that
man.
way too, if
I got
he
shoelaces.
crashes by accident, you already got a cushion and a wall and a body cushion in front of that. You're set. Plus the airbag that deploys. Great survival
I am
chance
always
for
afraid
you.
to get in an accident in an Uber, though. I'm always afraid of that. I'm always afraid to get in an accident with an Uber because I think I don't trust the insurance of all that. I feel like your insurance companies be like, that was a chance.
I've been blessed with Uber drivers.
Dude, I use them a lot in LA, so I mean, like, I'm very spoiled when I go to a
I'm sure
place.
there's a lot of Uber drivers too, so it's like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, but boom.
You don't wait
it's like
very
New York
long.
cabs.
Oh, and it's great, like when you have like a lady friend stay over. I mean, I'm in a relationship right now, but when I had a lady friend stay
You
over,
are?
yeah,
Shout out to her.
she's good.
Shout out to you.
But I would just every so often I would have a girl stay over, and then I would just be like, hey, I'm gonna call you a car. I'm gonna have a stranger
Uber
drive.
everywhere.
Yeah, it was great because I mean, when it's 2 a.m., the last thing you want to do is drive a girl half across the city of Los Angeles. Now you get in a car. I got $12 of sleep to catch up on. That's what it is, man.
Your Uber driver's gonna be there in 5 minutes.
Give me a kiss. Get out of here.
Now with the updates too, you can see it happen in real time on the map.
Oh yeah.
Across the map, like, oh yeah, she's gonna be here in about 30 minutes. Woo.
We got one more. Let's do one more time. I got
Oh, she's taking a stop at what appears to be a gas station. I got another 5 minutes to
let's
finish
do
up
one
on the
more
throne.
She just picked up another rider. So did I.
Next.
Looks like this is an Uber pool.
Ooh. I took that 2 different ways.
I did too. I know what I said.
Fuck yeah.
I know what I said.
So, my question is, 1, what's the most weirdest Uber experience you ever had? And then 2, I want to get into the working in the cannabis industry because that's really cool.
I had the most chatty I was ever been was after I shot that episode of the 2 episodes of Cooking on Ice because I was so lit up. And it was like a fucking hour and 15-minute Uber ride because it shot like an hour and 15 minutes away from my house, like because of traffic and shit. So I just sat there and talked that dude's fucking ear off. We were dancing to some music from I don't know, Pakistan shit. I'm not kidding. Had a lot of fucking clicking and a lot of cymbal sounds. You know, I got into it though. You're that high, you get into it. I was high as shit.
High as shit, just talking.
Because I showed up late and then I sat through 2 episodes. I had my pen with me, and like I also ate the fuck out of the edible food. Like that, I got a healthy dose, and then I was like, oh, I'm fucked up. So they poured me into the car and I got out of there. I was like,
poured you into the car?
Yeah, you know.
They were like, here's a cup of Chris.
Oh yeah, I mean they're like, your car's here. I'm like, all right. And I got in the car. I was like, how's your day going, man? And you know that dude was like, motherfucker, he's gonna talk the entire time. No, this dude was a 50-year-old I'm gonna guess somewhere Middle East or Pakistan. I think he said that, but it was just like, you can tell he's like, I don't like to fucking talk, bro, but I want to talk. I want to make a friend, pen pal at the minimum. Delivery weed. What do you want to know?
Okay. So, first of all, in the delivery weed, so were you paid on a paycheck?
At first we were done cash, and then the company became more legit, and then I was paid by check, and then eventually we became the taxed organization. We actually had taxes taken out, which sucked, because I enjoyed making
The
all my
cashing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, like, because I know, like, the federal thing is kind of, like, changed up there.
Save. Ain't catching me. Sorry about that.
Because I know the federal thing is kind of, like, changed up there, so I was just wondering,
Yeah, it's
like,
really weird, man.
How was it, like, the transition?
We couldn't take credit cards for a while, then we could. My company I work for, they got raided because they were.
Wait, what? They got raided?
Yeah, but they were getting too big for their britches. They were growing. They were popping like 2,000 pounds of weed in like 3 grow houses. They weren't
That's how you get raided.
Yeah, and you do it in a neighborhood that.
Maggie, can you please shut the fuck up? Thank you. So what are you saying?
We'll be back to politeness training with Cha Cha and Chris just after these words from our sponsor. Fuck you! Polite Manners School.
No, I done messaged her like 3 times. I'm like, can you please be quieter? Can you please be quieter? And like,
no, I get it. There was a guy tonight at the club. I'm not kidding you, Cha Cha.
And he just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
No.
Oh
no,
my God.
Dude, this
and
is
just kind of like you're trying to talk, but then they like have their own conversation.
No.
It's like, oh my God, this is
No,
a show.
I walk out and he's staring directly forward.
Oh,
like,
even worse. He's not even listening at all.
And I go to talk to him. He's like, "Who are you? I don't know who you are." And I was like, I literally just got up there and I was like, "What the fuck?" It threw me for a quick loop. And then he just
hit
stared.
you with the who the fuck are you? Like he was the caterpillar in Alice Wonderland. Who are you?
I wanted to be like, I'm standing above you on a stage with a microphone. Clearly, I'm more designated to be here than you are.
For real?
But I just walked up there. I was not trying to start a fire 4 minutes into my set. And like he just stared
he
forward.
threw the flame.
I ignored him and just hit. I made fun of him a little bit more, and then I fucking just started my set. And he got up and left about 15 minutes in, and I straight told security, I'm like, if you see him walking back towards this building, lock the door, call the cops, because that's a fucking school shooter. That's a mall shooter. Dude, he's a fucking 6 foot tall, bald, white guy.
Yep, white. There you go.
That's it. Seriously, I will talk
all you
shit
need.
to any race in a comedy club but a white guy, because that white guy's probably
He's a
sitting on a
public
fucking
psychopath.
380 in his pocket, looking for someone to make fun of, to make
That's
up for
the
the fact
real
that
danger in
he got born
America.
with a little dick.
Well, plus
That's the real danger in America.
Plus, you're in Florida. It's the Wild West of the East.
Oh yeah, no, white people are the devil. I'm sorry.
Fragile white male ego.
It's really what it is, man. I guarantee that guy has a lot of katanas in his house.
Hey, now there's nothing wrong.
Like,
with
and he has a
katanas, my
bunch of
friend.
photos of him in his underwear. Like,
Oh no.
he had his ex girlfriend with him, and she was kind of cute looking. And I'm just like,
But just kind
I
of.
want to be like, you can
Someone who doesn't hate all races and isn't ignorant.
whoever hurt you, kill them, get your confidence back like it's a quickening,
And leave this guy.
and then leave this. I was like, I guess
Please.
she was trying to get back in with it. I don't know, but this dude legit like. A couple times, like I just made sure to keep him in the corner of my eye, because I'm like, if he got up, I don't know what I was gonna do.
You see, it's a 50-50
like,
with that kind of thing. You
would you
walk
go
over
into
to a
defense
person's
mode?
house, depends on how well you know them. If they're a close buddy of yours and you see a double-headed battle axe at the door, a couple of weapons laying around, you open
Like,
up the closet, it's just machetes and
I
everything.
legit
You're
thought
like,
that guy might
I'm gonna
come
be
back
safe
in.
here. But if he's somebody you met, or it's more of like, this is Airbnb, you just know, just get out.
I mean, just the fact that he stared straight forward. Well, there's 100 and it was pretty packed in there for tonight.
Was it? How many?
100
That's pretty good for a motherfucking
for
Wednesday.
a Wednesday.
For a motherfucking Wednesday.
So,
in the
and for him to
middle
be in
of
the front row, and bro, like everyone's looking at me at an angle, because that's how you would if you're. He's
Straight face. Stone killer.
That's the worst.
So that's why I talked to him at first, and then he's like, it just was so off-putting. I kind of want to. And that's never happened in 15 years doing comedy. And that happens again, I'm pulling his ass out in 2 seconds. I'm like, no, you're gone. Fuck you. You are creating an unsafe environment.
There you go.
You're trying to be a scary white guy. We don't allow those in here anymore. Sorry, bro. Too many malls have been shot up because of pieces of shit like you.
For real.
Seriously, man. I see a white guy freak out. I'm like, I'm going to stab this fucking white person in the neck. Whatever happened to fighting with your hands?
I've thought about that a lot of times.
Yeah, man. You look to see if he's got that hip holster and just like, all right, if he goes for it, just remember, cut away so the blood goes that way.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Down the road, not across the street.
Yeah, man. I made my brother one time we were at a Denny's and these two dudes were eating and they left their backpack and I made my brother feel so freaked out he left that was gonna be a bomb. I'm good.
You were just joking.
I was like, man, those guys just got up. Did you see that? Did you see that, dude? Why'd they leave their backpack? They didn't even pay. They just got up and left. Bro, it's a fucking back, bro.
You know what's in there.
And he got up and left. He's like, I'm paying the check and leaving. I'm like,
wait, he got up and left. Did he call security at least?
No, he just left.
He just
Did you
left.
look
He's
in the
like,
back?
I'm out.
Nah,
And he's
you look
shutting
in the
his
back?
job.
Nah, that Denny's can go out.
Did you look in the backpack though? That's my question.
Yeah. There are no
No,
longer
I'll
any
pick up the
investors.
phone and call. No, that's 5 precious seconds. I'm not wasting that.
No, because if you're wrong, it's technically maybe calling in a fake bomb threat. Like, you know.
So you don't want to do that because that's like a felony.
Yeah, so you just walk out with your hands in your ears.
Throw your hands in the air.
You know, just walk away and just hope that thing doesn't go off. No, I mean, if the dude came in like 5 minutes, they're in his backpack.
Just run out frantically. Boom!
Yeah.
No, just get one of those shirts that says, if you see me, I am a bomb technician. If you see me running, try to keep
catch
up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already seen it.
Yeah. It was in a movie, Sum of All Fears. I'm really good at movie trivia. I won money on a game show, so I've proven that fact.
Which game show is that?
Celebrity name game. Me and my buddy split 20 grand.
Well, fuck yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, technically I've won 2 game shows. The other one was called Money Where Your Mouth Is with Jay Moore. It was on Hulu. But that wasn't a real game show. It was all staged. It was all predetermined. Kind of. And you didn't win anything but your friend's stuff. Oh, this feels really good. Probably looks gross.
Yeah, get it good. Get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight.
It's all ruined, man.
Nothing's
We're already dead,
ruined.
man. Can't you see that? What now?
Nothing's ruined. We're in Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner.
Yeah, back to delivering weed. It was an okay job. I liked it. It paid okay.
What was the weirdest thing? Did you ever have anyone try to fuck you like a pizza delivery guy?
No. No, I did say something really rude to a lady one time. I was right near, like, it was the week of Halloween. And
This is Halloween.
I went there and we were chatting. And I was like, oh, it's cool. You're already wearing your costume. And she goes, no, that's how I dress.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, how do I walk this back? There's no walking that back.
How did she dress?
Like a fucking gargoyle.
Like
Oh,
what?
no.
So in cement? Did she dress in cement?
No.
Makeup-wise.
What do you mean? Did she dress in cement? What do you mean a gargoyle?
No, just like the fucking gothic, kind of real dark, scary, like, I'm a dragon lady.
Zombie theme shit.
Which
Yeah,
is
man.
awesome
Listen.
if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand that
I
you
like
weren't
that
blessed
kind
with
of
looks, and then this is your way of feeling attractive. I understand it, but it looks fucking weird, and I'm gonna make a joke about it, and I did. And then I had to walk it back, and she still tipped me. Suck it.
There you go.
Still got that
Take it easy,
$5.
shit.
$5
Holla,
was,
holla.
dude.
Holla,
fuck
holla.
celebrities.
Holla, holla, holla.
Half the celebrities did not tip worth a shit. We got to the point where the owners had them taking celebrity orders because
Fuck celebrities, have celebrities, don't let nobody in. Never mind, don't get me.
the only
don't get
person who
started.
was decent half the time was Miley Cyrus, but you'd have to catch.
I believe it
Wait,
because
wait,
she's a
before
wrecking
or
ball.
after wrecking
She's
You had
a
to catch
wrecking
her
ball.
because half the time she let her friends order under her account, and they wouldn't tip because they were using her credit card.
What assholes? They couldn't even tip. I mean, she's already paying. Why didn't I give him a good tip?
Oh
They're
yeah,
getting
no,
on
I
Tana.
got one guy to give me a tip
That's
because
what
I
I
was
would
like,
do.
oh, I just said I was like, man, it's illegal to let someone else use your credit card
There
within
you
that
go.
present.
Hustle.
And the guy was like, what if I give you a tip? And I was like, well, that takes care of a lot of it.
There you go.
There
Hustle.
you go. Hustle. Hustle.
Oh, dude,
Hustle.
I have no
Hard.
Hustle. Hustle. Hustle.
Hard.
all I'm good at. That's the only thing I'm
Closed
good at.
mouths don't get fed on
On
this
the
boulevard.
boulevard.
Who's watching your child, Cha-Cha?
My hubby. But we can't talk about it because I'll talk to you about it at the show.
Anywho.
Okay, sorry. No catching up.
But, so, we got
I mean,
munchies.
not right now.
So-
I mean, I keep my personal, my life of here.
So, we got some munchies ordered that should be here soon, so you guys
Fuck
know.
yeah, right in
So,
time for our munching mania.
We will have it on time,
Coming
ladies
right
and
up on
gentlemen.
the
And we
living.
will do a food review on what we have
So I have a couple
available.
more questions.
Shoot.
Jimmy Kimmel, Conan O'Brien. Who's more of a diva?
Both of them are really nice dudes. Honestly.
I heard Conan's supposed to be cool.
Conan was... Well, I mean, like, I did sketches
What was the difference?
I did sketches on Kimmel, so I barely shook Jimmy's hand, talked to him for maybe 30 seconds. I got to perform stand-up on Conan, so I got to spend...
Wait,
honestly,
so
about
all
to say,
those times I saw you, you didn't even get to meet him?
What do you mean, Kimmel?
Yeah.
No, I met him like 2 dozen. I also did background on that show. Besides sketches, I also did stand-in work. They used me quite considerably on that show. So no, I met him like a dozen times, but it was never more than a half minute each time. In passing, he was a busy guy. Conan, I mean, shit. I met him once when he walked over and shook my hand. That was the first time I met Conan. So I met him literally as I just finished my first set on TV.
Well, fuck.
Damn.
My first late night set. And
That'd be trippy.
yeah, no, it really was, because I was like, I looked at him, I was like, I just want to say monorail. Because he wrote that. That's all I was like, and he goes, oh, you can do it next time. And I was like, you said next time, verbal contract. And he was just really complimentary. And, and
got him.
Fuck, man.
Oh.
But yeah, it was really cool. I honestly, I would say they're both even. They're both cool dudes. Both worked very hard, been doing their job a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
What's your next question?
Well, my next question.
Sorry. I do that sometimes.
My next question is...
7 Saudi soldiers sodomized Satans.
So did you ever, like, some lady, whenever you were delivering, were they ever like, so I don't have any cash, but I can pay you in puss?
Yeah, but then they were dudes.
Oh!
You're like, as
damn.
much as I can take this.
That Borat back pussy.
Talk about that surprise you don't
taking
want.
my
Not
butt.
nice.
Very nice.
Not nice. No, it's not nice.
No, most of the time, they when we start taking credit cards, I would say our business went to 90% credit cards. People just... I'm surprised the company didn't do it sooner, just because like people went from spending $60 cash to $400 on because they could use their card, and it was just so funny. The orders went up, and then I was one of the first people that started doing pre-tipping, where it's like, would you like to leave a tip for your driver?
Always.
Oh yeah, some people go,
And
oh,
then I
I'll
give
give
a little bit of cash
No,
if I have it.
someone will go, oh, I'll give him cash, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll let him know. And I made that like, hey, motherfucker, he'll be collecting. I was very pushy.
Blunt.
Well, I mean, because
Did you keep it 420 where you blunt?
Because people had this old school mentality with a new school product, like a new school thing. When you're getting what does McDonald's cost you by the time Uber Eats brings it to your fucking house?
They take 10% of whatever
much.
the deal is.
Too much for
So there's a
nasty ass
delivery fee,
motherfucking McDonald's.
there's
You should order
10%
something
and
better.
a tip, so that McDouble is, $5.
That fucking
It's
shake
the
I'm ordering at
big
2 a.m.
double.
is
So I would take lead
killing.
because they go,
McDoubles,
man, you guys
McDoubles.
charge, man, it's like $60 an eighth after everything, and I'm like, I'm bringing you marijuana to your.
It's a service.
Yeah, like
Give me a fucking
dude.
tip.
I wanted to.
Dude,
pistol
I
whip
tip my
some of these
fucking dudes at my dispenser. They have a tip jar. I give them at least minimum $4, and that's only what I can give. Like you're giving me my medicine. That's not a
Dude,
pharmaceutical.
people are so douchey and like so.
I know that's what I've actually been going
I-
to a dispensary. They said they're rude.
I
I'm like, how can you
delivered,
be rude in a dispensary? How can you be rude to the weed
I've had a
man?
couple of rich
Don't
pe-
be rude
Jesus.
to the weed man.
Yeah, breathe. You're a mom now. You can't risk your heart like that.
I have a very good heart rate. Actually, every time I've ever been tested, I have low blood pressure. Thank you, Mary Jane.
I can vouch.
Oh, have you been to my test result?
I like how she's like, every time
Hearings?
I've been tested, smash cut to a Walgreens where she's sticking her arm in the thing.
The blood cuffs.
And it says this is not a substitute for a doctor.
I've actually been hospitalized a lot in the past
I
2
know.
years.
I'm well
I went to
aware of
hospital when I twerked too hard, and I went to hospital
twerk,
when I
twerk.
fucking had to push something out my vagina, aka Zayden.
Get it.
Anywho,
Weirdest thing you've ever felt?
that
Head
just went crazy. Real
dangling
We gotta
out
get her
your
to
vagina.
meditation.
Anywho,
It's my show. I can say what the fuck I want.
I had a problem. I had multiple rich people would watch me leave. Because I just do. When you didn't give me a tip and you're in a mansion,
Then
I
fuck
would
you.
just stare at you.
for real.
Like, I had one dude.
That's
this
why I
guy,
got in trouble
This dude was
at
one of the
Jimmy
nicest
John's.
houses I've ever been in front of. Oh shit! So I took. I don't even know how to explain this. I went to an apartment complex where they had security walk you. Delivery had to be walked.
Damn.
I mean, it was almost compound-esque. So I go in and there's these. I don't know, Middle Eastern. Nah, I was gonna say Arab, but that's not polite. I think.
I would have
we gotta
said
be
something
PC
different.
nowadays.
So they're Middle Eastern dudes, and like the guy is sitting on the couch and makes me walk the weed to him. And then his credit card doesn't work, so he's got to go upstairs. Now, there is nobody in the living room. There's no one. I'm by myself. In front of me, there is a bowl of Rolexes, and I'm not fucking kidding when I say
bowl?
3 or 4 of them motherfuckers sitting there.
Oh,
shit. Bro, it took every...
Bro.
You know what's funny, though? So he comes out with the card, I start putting it in. I'm like, those are really nice Rolexes. You can put a tip in right here. And the dude looked at me, looked at the Rolexes, and gave me a fat tip. Because I was like, hey, man...
You talking 3 figures fat or 4 figures fat?
No, I think you get like $400 or $500 for the weed.
3.
No, I think it was a $50 tip, but that was enough to swing a good night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I kind
That's a really good night.
No,
one delivery?
Yeah. There was one dude. I've only
delivered
when I did the tip, though, it was funny
50
because I gave him that look of like, yo, bro, I could have taken one of your fucking watches and you wouldn't have noticed until I was out the door,
I said,
down the
bitch,
street.
where?
You know what I mean? Like, if you got a bowl of Rolexes and I jack one at the bottom,
This dude had a bowl of Rolexes.
Yes, a bowl.
He had a bowl of Rolexes.
G's a
Did he already
piece.
say this?
But you know what though? A lot of
10
guys
G's a
would still
piece.
give you $5 on that because they don't care
Suck
what the
ass,
size of the
bitch.
order is. They just go, it's just you're bringing me something. Here's $5.
Suck ass.
No,
Yeah.
see, with my pizza delivery job beforehand, if they ordered $100 a pizza, it would be $50 of tips almost because it's like part of the tips goes towards the cook, the time it took to prep it, the time to get it ready and bring it out, and then gas.
The funniest thing is when I was in that mansion, and a guy straight watched me walk all the way off his property because I was just like, no tip.
Oh shit! I think Munchies is downstairs.
And just walk. I was gonna spit on his car as soon as he shut the door. The dude was smart. He was smart to watch me because I was gonna fucking give him a lung booger on his car for being a cheap prick.
And it's something that's strange. It's like, all of the spectrum. I noticed that the higher
let
end.
go on social media?
What's Snapchat?
What Snapchat?
Kidding.
I was gonna say, what CBD?
You can't trigger your own word of the day.
I can. You wanna know why?
Lawlessness. This show is just lawlessness. This show is just anarchy.
Bear in
Cha-cha.
mind, I still got another article related
But
to
you
the word
love
of the
it.
day.
Where's the pen I gave you? Because
It's right over here. I said it there.
Let's switch because I want some sativa. This is a hybrid.
What was I smoking?
You were smoking sativa. This is a hybrid. I also have indica, so whatever you want.
I'm good. I'm not gonna smoke anymore. I'm an old man. I'm using bed.
Let me remind our viewers I have my medical
I
card.
did have a
This is
question.
where I'll be sleeping. This is my residence. What's your question, Shane?
When did you start smoking, honestly? Like, what age?
15. I was like the first time ever. But then I wasn't like an everyday smoker until my mid-20s.
So, when you did smoke, was it more of like a weekly or monthly basis kind of thing?
Oh,
or
I
more-
mean, in high school is when you could get your hands on it in a party or a buddy got a bag. Like, I mean, the first time I smoked was like a dime bag. We rolled with fucking,
joint?
No, we used, what's the phone book paper.
Oh my God!
That
my
thing
sister's
burned.
Bible
That thing
paper.
burned like a fucking 4th of July sparkler. It was like hit, 2 seeds would pop, hit, and that was it.
2 seeds would pop. You guys were rolling with the seeds?
Oh, that would be like the low grade
How old are you?
mids.
I'm 29.
But
I'm
as a
36.
beginner,
That's 6
that'll
years.
still get you high.
That's a 6 year. That's a
7.
You could take the seeds out?
No, it's 6.
He's 29 and you're 36.
I'm 35.
You said you're 36.
No, it's 35.
You said I'm 36.
83?
84.
84? I'm 89.
Nice. I'm just saying that's 6 years, man. Because I grew up in Gainesville, Florida. So I mean, like, we could get our hands like. It took a few more years until like bud was at that like really good level where you could get all the time from California. Before that, it was just fucking mids. You're lucky to get mids. My
Fuck
buddy's
yeah.
mom
That
sold.
Newtown Brown. Hashtag to that Newtown Brown. Shout out Sarasota.
Hashtag Mexican dirtweed.
Sometimes it's, you know what though, if you're gonna make edibles and shit, that's the stuff to use though.
And there is a difference between
doesn't cost
Mexican
you
dirt,
shit.
Mexican
You
brick.
shake.
Mexican brickweed I would use for
I mean, you can get your hands on shake, but if not,
Do
cheap.
you typically, when you make edibles, you typically use certain strains for certain things? Like, for example, banana kush, would that go in banana cream pudding pie or
No, I mean,
banana bread?
when I make my own edibles, I just do we do gelatin,
Is there ranch?
and then we cut into squares and freeze it. So
Yeah,
they turn
that's
into like
what
a
I do.
little hard candies.
How did that work? How do you turn it into gelatin exactly?
You make gelatin. You use
Like
coconut.
Jell-O?
You infuse the oil with coconut oil, and you add that into the gelatin mix. You make and you pour it onto a big tray. You kind of spread it out where it's and let it just stick it in the freezer and let it freeze.
That sounds super easy because last time somebody tried to tell me, explain how to cook something, and with this whole process of several jugs of butter, you have to put it into an iron cast.
Nah, man,
skillet,
fuck that.
Let it simmer.
Yeah, you can. You can do all that, but that's not how I do it. My edibles work fine.
That's too much.
It sounds like a lot of work, although
It's
when
like
I
the 90s
finished it,
way.
that product was green. Like
It's okay, we'll get you
lime
into the
green
cemetery,
butter.
Shane. All this
Put it
food
on
makes-
toast, you got stoned in 20 minutes.
Do you want some?
No, I'm gonna have a glass of chocolate milk. I think when I get home. That's my cheat.
It's corn
I'll
fritters.
finish whatever you can.
Corn fritters or corn nuggets? Those are corn nuggets. It's about to drip on you. What? What'd you say?
It's corn nuggets.
Yeah. Those are like very. Have you guys ever had sour orange pie?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Man, it's indigenous to Florida. It only grows in Florida. And that shit is the best dessert I've ever had in my entire life. It's like key lime, except instead of like a tart lime, it's a sour orange. It's a tart orange.
A la mode.
Add a little chocolate
It
syrup.
tastes like the orange sherbet.
Yeah, in a pie. Bro, you just wolf that shit down, sir.
Do you prefer
Oh
it in
my
a la
God.
mode or like frozen, fresh out of the freezer?
I've only had it freshly made. I don't think you can get it in the
Ah.
freezer.
Bougie. Love
You ever
it.
had those push-up like
Sherbets?
Flintstone- Those Flintstone push-up orange sherbets?
Yes.
Honestly, I have not. That's a whole new level of flavor I gotta try.
Yeah.
Yo.
Literally, it's what it tastes like.
And but the way I've had it, they drizzle a little bit of chocolate syrup on there. Takes the edge off that tart.
Oh, that sounds so good. Yo.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those like pie. You like in 3 bites, you're done, and just go, oh, I could eat that again. But you're like,
Oh
I
my
can't.
God. With that being said, time out. Tea time. Shout out to Tea Time. Will be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. until 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is now Munchie Mania. It is 11 o'clock. That means it's Munchie Mania time. Munchie story time. Munchie time. Fuckity yeah. That was the intro. So now here we go, yo. And now I got my ranch. We can all do it in.
You
Real
ain't
quick,
gotta-
real quick. CBD.
Thanks, Dano.
Ranch is not CBD.
No, but I know I haven't heard the word for a while. I haven't heard the word for a while, so I figured I'd spit it out there.
She's been forcing it in like a bad shoehorn.
Since I've been gone just to get ranch?
Because I like to smoke.
Just to go get ranch? Damn.
Just like a Play-Doh in a keyhole.
Listen, I only get
All
out
right,
once a week.
so we got the last half hour. You want to review the food
I
we
know
got
you
here?
are, and I love you so much.
Cool.
You want to review that food we got here?
What is this?
I don't
Look what
know,
they
bro.
gave
Some
me.
kind of blue cheese ranch.
I'll give you,
Trade-
some, you can have some of mine.
Trade me.
I got Dankalicious Nugs. What do you mean trade? I'll give you
Oh
some.
my God, can I
Look
try a
what
bite
they
of
gave
that?
me.
Fucking right.
Look
What
they
is
gave
it?
me.
Dankalicious Nugs with Boomtastic sauce.
I don't want to say the word.
Christ, it just sounds like diarrhea.
They tried me.
Nah, bro, keep that away from me.
Sauce
Get
with
out
some
of
soy
there.
sauce.
It looks marvelous.
I couldn't do
Thank
that,
you,
bro.
everybody.
Oh,
That's
God,
the
that-
Dankalicious with some
I just woke up
Boomtastic
with.
sauce.
I just woke up with literally bile in my throat right there. I am too old to eat stuff like that.
Oh, it's better than the hot wings that they serve in there. You gotta sign a waiver.
Bro, I can't see. That's crazy, man. I don't like anything that should be done on a dare. It's food.
Oh, hey. Gotta do what you gotta do.
There.
Yeah, the fucking fired your whole challenge.
Oh God. Guys, I've.
What's that called?
That is a massive quesadilla.
Hell yeah. With
What's
the-
You spot that in the sky over Utah, someone's gonna call that in as a
That's the
UFO.
fire.
Try the
No, what I do
calzone from
is I get
Omar's
the-
Pizzeria
Hold on, hold on,
Anna
hold on.
Maria Island. I shit you not, that calzone is a
Shane.
good baby.
Shane, we're trying to discuss what we just ate.
So,
Dankalicious
for
chicken
y'all
wings.
that don't know, the inside Iggy on the secret for Munchies is you get the Boomtastic sauce, and then you tell them to put
No,
some
you didn't.
And then you tell them to put some Dankalicious on top of that.
Yeah.
Man, that's just so good. It's hot sauce, and you got some teriyaki with some sesame seeds on it and everything. Oh my God.
It's like
For y'all that
Sour
don't
Patch
know.
Kids, except it burns and it soothes. after.
Goddamn right.
And then you gave me this much.
I just gave you what they gave me.
fantastic.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It gives somebody a heart attack, honestly.
Yeah, man. I accidentally ate a ghost pepper one
It's got
time.
me sweating.
Oh yeah, hey.
That's the closest I've ever felt to
Like the
dying.
I got-
ghost pepper,
hey,
was
I
it
got
like
one
the
for you on
pureed
that one.
version or straight up
It
pepper?
was a straight up pepper.
Hey, I got one for you on that one, Chris. Check this out. Him and my one of our best friends. One night
Can
we
you do
were.
one of them?
we were sitting there drinking and all that kind of good stuff. And it was a Thursday, so we went to Tijuana Flats. You know, they got the soft hot sauce, and then it gradually gets hotter and hotter and hotter. Well, one of them, it was a hot sauce that was made out of scorpion pepper. Oh. So we were sitting there in the house, all drunk and smoking and everything. And my buddy was like, "Oh, I bet you I'll sit there. I bet you guys don't think that I'll sit there and snort the scorpion pepper sauce."
No!
I kid you, fucking! I got it on video. I got it on video.
Funeral.
This man took a quarter of the fucking line of scorpion pepper sauce and was puking his brains out in the fucking bathroom. I got it on video if you want to watch. It is insane.
I actually read an article a while ago. They did something similar with the scorpion venom, but it was used in spider
this is
venom.
Scorpion pepper hot sauce.
Oh, dude.
There was the venom.
It's the second hottest pepper in the world.
Hot sauce.
They made a spicy sauce out of venom. Basically, they're the type of spider that the venom, it gives you like hot flashes like spicy food. So what they did was they turned it into a synthetic version, and a guy literally drank it, and he had like wicked hot flashes like he was eating spicy food.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm a big old. That's a big old bag of fuck.
I like hot shit, but not that. I'm good.
Nah, man, you know what that stuff does to your GI tract?
Look, my GI tract's gonna be dead by now. By the time I'm 40.
It's just gonna be hot Dr. Pepper in the morning. Hot cheer wine because there's
Look,
blood.
I already got IBS, so we're good.
Bro, you're
at this point, I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, you do. You're colon.
Last article. I feel like
Colon, swollen. Hey, I got about 4 organs in my body I can live without, so I think I'm good.
There you go. I'm gonna say you haven't read a book ever.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
just kidding.
true.
Yeah, I have.
My head, I'm like, this guy's really. He thinks he has 4 organs. Can I have one of them?
No, I'm saying that I can get rid of.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can sell.
Well, yeah, I don't need my appendix.
No,
I don't need
but
my,
you need your shitter.
I don't need my
Without
gallbladder.
dying.
You need your shitter.
Well, I mean, I only need a little bit.
Without dying, he can take away 4 organs without dying, and it's all good.
Exactly.
And it's 4 certain organs, not just like 4 random ones.
Take
It's not like you got to.
All right, so okay, so one of them was what? Gallbladder.
Bring it closer.
The appendix? Yeah, come closer to the mic.
Bring it in closer to the mic.
Dino.
Dino, you're too far from the mic, Dino.
Into the mic. So with the chest in the mic.
So okay, the 4. You said 4 organs, right?
Yeah, there's 4 I can get rid of.
Okay, so can I say one of the kidneys, right?
Uh-huh.
One of them. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, the other one would be the appendix.
Uh-huh.
And the gallbladder.
Uh-huh.
And
I can get rid of part of my intestine.
part of your intestines.
You can get up. You can get rid of up to half of your intestines.
Well, which one?
The smaller intestine, because the small one's the big one.
If you don't know, now you know. Chop Chop's Cannabis Corner.
So how much can you get rid of it?
I don't know. All I know is I can go on the black market and sell a testicle for 15 G's. So who wants to talk?
I mean,
who wants to talk?
Do you have a buyer?
All right. So if you guys
Who wants to talk?
a testicle, a kidney, or partial of my intestines, all right.
I can get you a testicle by tomorrow.
That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary.
I actually heard that when they do the
He's got the
surgery to
plug.
remove the testicle, they install a weight inside to kind of balance it. So you got like a metal weight, and if you
It's
got
just a
both of
couple
them in
corn
place, you hear like
nuts.
a clack, clack, clack.
It's a cracker jack.
Why
they
have you
put
done
in.
so much
Human
research?
anatomy, because if you really, I mean,
Like the pearls from last week.
But if you notice,
Hey, so Chris, I got a question for you. First off, let's start off. What's your preferred method of smoking?
For ratio, comfort.
Yeah. No.
What's your preferred method of
Bong.
smoking? Bong?
Yeah, man, I'm smoking on my bong.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
There you go.
With hemp wick.
Do you have a favorite brand or an artist, like an
No.
artist sculptor?
I'm actually. It's funny. I'm really cheap, and I hate paying a middleman.
Yeah.
So what I would do is find the people that sell to head shops, and they're downtown, and you're not supposed to be able to walk in, but no one's gonna stop you.
Yeah.
And like this one guy, I purchased like 5 bongs off him, and every time he's like, "You can't come in here," and I'm like, "But you keep selling it. Can I get another one? Same price, $40." And that's what he charges me $40, and I get a bong that's this, like
a 3-footer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
from the table.
Yeah, probably 3-footer.
3, yeah, for $40.
That's not bad.
Because that's what he charges the head shop, and they mark it up. And he's like, every time, "You can't come in here again." I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I'm like, bro, I'm like, it's my 5th time here.
You gotta do that too.
So
We gotta do this dance. We gotta do this dance.
So since we got some more of our munchies here, I want to know, what's your go-to munchie food?
It's sweets. I'm a sweet guy.
Sweet tooth?
Chocolates or ice cream?
It's either a milkshake. You guys ever had Cookout? You've been to the fast food joint Cookouts?
No, we don't have one over here.
They're up in South Carolina. I think they're down in Georgia now too. But they have like 50 different kinds of shakes. So I would go and get like a blackberry cobbler shake.
Holy shit!
Kind of like a Cold Stone blackberry cobbler with the crushed ground in.
Yeah, like I get a banana chocolate, banana whatever. Or if I don't have any of that, just a glass of chocolatey milk like I'm going to have when I get home.
Yeah. So
back to the condo.
Do you add
I try not to
anything
because I'm going to have, it gives me dairy gives me hella gas, but doesn't ruin me past that. So I kind of like it because gas is just fun.
He's like tooting here and there.
Hey, so Cha-Cha.
Who doesn't like to fart?
Hey, so I want to, I kind of
Do you
want
have a favorite topping for your shakes or a mixer?
Go ahead, everybody. Continue with your interview.
Banana.
I was gonna say, I kind of want to pick up off of last week because it was a good question when we had our guests here. Chris, we kind of want to cover with us what your first smoking experience was like.
Remember I said we'd smoked out of a joint?
Yeah.
So my buddy gets a dime bag. My buddy Zach gets a dime bag from someone at the basketball court in my hometown, and
West Philadelphia,
born and raised, Keystone Heights, Florida, is where I grew up. And he goes, I got it. And we went to his back porch, and he rolled a joint out of like literally phone book paper. It took like 3 or 4 pages, and he rolled, and it burned as fast as it could burn, and we just passed back and forth. And hell, like they say you don't know if you get high the first time. I was like, I felt a little weird, but I know I was high because in the end, I remember eating almost half of a cheesecake, and I'd never had cheesecake up to that point in my life.
Hey,
so I was like,
how old were you?
15.
You were 15 years old when
We weren't a cheesecake family. We were a cake family. You know how that is.
Yep.
Certain things, if your parents didn't eat it, my mom did not like cheesecake, so by proxy, she never had it in the house. But there was always pound cake, oatmeal pies. Man, remember pound cakes?
Oh yeah,
shit.
I'll go good on some pound cake.
But I love it because you look it up and it's go, oh, this is just butter. That's all the fuck this is. It's just a butter cake. Like, that's some poor people shit, but it's so good.
You can have all of it.
Hey, so which kind of brings me to my next thing I was going to ask you. They quote unquote say weed is a hallucinogenic. So I was wondering, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you when you were the highest you ever been?
Man, first time I ever did dabs, my buddy rolled me like a fucking like what would be the same size as of an eraser on the back of a pencil.
Like a brand new pencil?
Like standard pencil with eraser cap.
The pink part.
The pink part, yeah. It was the dab was about this fucking big.
Oh,
this.
Jesus.
And I'd never smoked a dab in my life. He thought it'd be funny.
I hate those people.
Bro, I saw fucking Technicolor. Like, I coughed so hard, it created color, like, distorted. Like, I was color disoriented for a second. And then I remember going, I've never been this high. I coughed for 30 minutes. And then I was like, I've never been this high before. I don't feel good. I tried to eat, and I didn't want to eat. So I just laid down in this bathroom because it was flat and cold. And he kept checking on me for like an hour. I was just like, man, I'm sorry, but fuck. Don't ever do that to me again. Now I can do a dab, no problem. I mean, the second most high I've ever gotten was there was a industry party that Speedweed, where I worked at, was a part of, and they had a dab bar, and you could just do as many dabs as you wanted.
Wait, like unlimited or you can dab buffet?
Bro, there was a line, you just kept whooping your ass around it. That was it. Me and this guy Rick I used to work with, this old man, he could do dabs like it was a job, and he and I at one point were just rotating each other. And my eyes were floating in my fucking head. I was high as giraffe pussy. I was out, bro. So I realized, like, when you're that high, you're like, it's time to go home. Like, when your brain's like, bro, you don't need to be out in public. It's your brain going, I don't want to run anymore.
Damn.
I want to turn it off. But I'm like, I'm so fucked up I almost can't drive. So I walk out there. There's this little old abuela cooking hot dogs wrapped in bacon, which that's fish in a barrel. So I give her $20 for 2 hot dogs and 2 Fantas. Ate them both in a very disgusting fashion. Like, no breathing, it just sounded sexual if you could only hear the audio. Crushed the 2 sodas, and then I still had to wait in my car for about 15 minutes before I could figure out where the key went. That was in California. So, laws are different. Are they different? Who knows? But that was, those are the 2 times. Oh, well, I guess I'm an idiot.
What happened?
I apparently am not really. I'm not good at reply all. It's just reply all's a motherfucker. Sorry.
It's okay. I remember my first time on Facebook. I remember my first time on
Hashtag
Facebook.
first time I'm on the radio. Hashtag first time on Facebook.
Can I have a little bit of the quesadilla? Just a little bit. Oh my God, that's all I need.
Got you. Don't worry. My girl. It's
Hashtag
fucking
Munchie Mania.
Yo, this quesadilla is chicken, bacon, onion, jalapeno, pepper jack cheese. That is the shit. It is the shit. If you don't know, now you know. Look, you better pay attention to today's episode because I just gave you the inside Iggy up, a person that's been here since '99 on how to order munchies. Inside it, back to the day.
You were born in '99?
No, I've been here since '99.
Where?
I was born since '92.
God.
And Sarasota.
I know. I don't want to hear it. Yes, it's 92. Back to when I used to take the Cadillac to come to Munchies. Trust me.
I take the Skylight, go to Munchies and Drum Circle. What?
That was them days, yo. Them days. I had to take the bus everywhere.
Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner, if you haven't heard, because nobody's let me talk. It's 941-822-0715. You can call in live if you would like to.
Shout out, caller.
You out of breath from eating?
What questions do you have for Chris here?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention because nobody's let me talk, so.
Go ahead. I know you got a list
If I can't talk, why the hell would I listen?
Because I'm a woman.
Let's
So
go.
everything I've had to say, everyone's been talking over. So go ahead and continue with your show, boys.
Oh, that's not true.
I thought you had some questions.
I
did.
Wait, everybody's asked me questions, actually.
I did have one question.
He has a
that was related to
manifesto.
one of
He
the
has a
articles that I was
manifesto.
researching.
Just a white guy with a notebook. That's going to be scary.
Oh, no.
why we
This is
had
just
the
something I
lowest
wrote down
viewers
for
we've ever
myself
had
when
in
we're
our entire
reviewing
show
some articles and such for the day. This is a bit more on the educational side and something I felt that you would be able to answer as well. So you work in the cannabis industry with medical marijuana, CBD, and such. All right, so a few days ago on SDPB radio, I read that this Alaskan man was arrested in South Dakota for the possession of CBD. Oh! That was a late reaction, y'all.
Yeah, well,
Get
it's
the
not
game
giving
up.
a
So,
fuck.
yeah, and right now, hemp and CBD is illegal in South Dakota. The main issue is more in South Dakota. There was a reform where they changed the definition of cannabinol from the classification of scheduled cannabinol.
You got this.
From the classification of scheduled drugs.
Learning
However,
while learning.
what they didn't clarify is that they only replaced it with an approved version known as Epidiolex because it's a processed form of CBD. So now the question is, as an entrepreneur business group and such, with all the different definitions and different legal statuses varying completely by state lines, how does that affect you guys?
I mean, a lot of states share reciprocity with other stuff. I've been pulled over in other states, and as long as you have your ID, they're usually pretty cool. South Dakota, I'm going to say, is probably one of the most backward states you're going to find yourself in. So that guy just found himself an unfortunate victim of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, it's shitty. Every state's fucking different, man, and it's... The fact that the cops are...
Isn't that fucked up? We're supposed to be United States of America, but we're not united in anything.
Well,
but
but every state has different laws. That's
But
the
that's-
that's
so
the
what's
point
the
of
point?
that's states' rights. That's the whole point.
But like,
we're United States, but it doesn't
that's
mean we
something
can't
so
go,
simple.
Well, I mean, eventually there'll be. I would probably say universal federal marijuana regulations. Eventually, that's 10 years from now, maybe 5.
I mean, it should have been though.
I understand that, but progress is slow. It took women what
I know.
150
You're talking to
fucking
Florida.
years. It took black people. I mean, like, pot's gonna go as slow as every other type of progress.
Hey, so real quick, speaking of states, Cha-Cha, I got a question for you. You hear about how in Oregon they've actually had to put a freeze and cease and desist order on people growing more weed because
There's so much-
growing more weed than they can smoke, and
Yes.
they've realized that people are just taking that excess weed, even though
There's an
Oregon,
overflow in Oregon.
even though they're recreational and medical, they have an overflow.
They have too much weed.
And they're sending it to
that's a
California,
big state.
Colorado, and California, and Canada, and they're just excess getting
You
rid
just
of it.
can't cross straight lines.
So no, they put a freeze on it. Like no more new plants, no more nothing. nothing right now in the state of Oregon because they've grown too much.
I mean, how do you?
So y'all better buy it up before that shit goes stale.
No, it's not gonna go
how
stale.
do you
You got
regulate
them
that?
freezer gangsters. Those freezer gangsters are gonna put it in the freezer, and you'll have it all month.
How do you regulate that?
Because if you're doing dispensary weed, then
What do you
you're gonna have to have some kind of
Cha-Cha?
regulation.
Like,
I guess.
like if there's a certain
How do you
amount.
regulate that? I think 21 and over, free grabs. Just how Colorado is paying back their citizens $1,500 because of how much taxes they've made back on marijuana
That
that
won't
they're
happen in
able
Los
to
Angeles. I know that for a fact.
for $1,500. So like
Dude,
they can
it's-
do the same thing.
It's 29% tax on weed in dispensaries in LA.
See,
So you go buy an eighth, that's $50. They're gonna charge you just about 30% tax, sales tax.
Holy fuck!
So
Yeah.
$50 for an eighth becomes what, like roughly 70?
Yeah.
So 30.
that's pretty much how it is here.
Yeah, I mean that's what freedom gets you, taxation.
Yeah.
Without representation.
I mean, like I go down the place that I go to downtown LA, their price if you have your card still, their prices have only gone up a little bit, and they take the hit for a lot of the tax. But they're pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're Ukrainian mob because they all speak Ukrainian. I don't ask questions. I just go there and get my ounce of weed. Bless you.
Good over there?
You know, if you sneeze
Sorry.
hard enough, you can actually fix your hearing.
What, Tasha?
I said if he sneezes hard enough, he can fix his hearing. Yeah, it's like popping ears on a plane.
Jeez.
I'm not a doctor.
But I play one on TV.
No, but I played a patient on TV.
Oh, and what show? Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
I did my research.
I thought I saw that. I'll send you on your page.
By the way, guys, you can catch Chris Cope live at McCurdy's, like not on the computer
Your
screen live,
dad
but you
was
actually have to go
hilarious
personally.
tonight. Those skinny
I
jeans he
bet
had on.
was.
Do you pick out his clothes for him now?
No, he's always been metrosexual. I've been made fun of it my whole life. What's up?
No, I love it. I
know.
love the fact that your dad dresses like a cool ass dude. He walked in, I was like, "You're cooler
He's
than
like
both of us."
James Charles mixed with Billy Ray Cyrus.
James Charles. Shout out to James Charles.
That's a fucking fact.
That's a very apt description.
Yeah, James Charles and Billy Ray Cyrus had a kid. That's my dad. Like what? Shout out to
How old
James
is your dad?
Charles.
Feeling cute. Might tell a
50-something?
joke later.
60 something.
Your dad's 60 something?
60 something.
Doesn't look like it at all.
No, son of a bitch. What does he bathe himself tonight every night? Just
He shoots up B12 and a couple other vitamins.
I
Like he gets prescribed B12 shots and shit.
damn, I want that. I just walk in like a porcupine. I've had 17 of them, guys. You want to go for a jog?
I don't fuck with that shit. I just keep with the, you know.
So, Cha-Cha, you got any
You ever
shout-outs
had a
or anything you wanna
B12
cover
shot?
for the rest of the night? We got about 5-10 minutes left. You got anything you
We
want to
have
cover?
5 to 10 minutes left, you guys.
You want to give any
Stoner
shout-outs?
stories. And then I have one story question, which I have for everybody. What was the first? This is my show. Okay. What was the first time you ever smoked? And how old were you? I was 10. It was 5th grade. It's okay.
10?
Just so you don't feel bad.
Slap Les in the face.
No, it wasn't my dad. It was my friend Jamie's mom. She was like, "You guys want to smoke some creeper?" And we are like, "Yeah." Well, I wasn't like, "Fuck yeah," but I was like, "Yeah."
I was 15. My buddy Zach.
Zach, where were you?
Florida, Keystone Heights, man.
That makes sense.
I still not sure if I got high the first time, but I like I said, I think I did because I ate. It was his birthday, or it was his birthday recently, because his mom was like, "Hey, there's a whole strawberry cheesecake in the fridge," and he and I just half that bitch. He had half and I had half, and I'd never had it before. And I was like, "This is the greatest fucking thing I've ever had in my life." And I'm not that big of a cheesecake fan, so I think I did get high.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did. That's like the time that. Okay, so
But
my mom's a
strawberries
horrible
on
cook.
everything.
So Pam.
Your mom's a horrible cook?
Wonderful woman, everything in life. She's wonderful, literally at everything in life, but cooking. Okay, so everyone's gonna like you have to be bad at something because nobody's perfect, and this woman is perfect, but with cooking. Okay, so this woman's cooking is absolutely horrible. So I come home from nightlife, which was our church center where they let us smoke whatever we wanted on the fucking premises, and this probably isn't good to say, but whatever. And so I came back stoned AF, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good," and I ate everything, and I even licked the plate. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you loved it." She cooked that fucking meal once a year. Every time she cooked me, she didn't cook for me much. Once a year for like 5 years. It was horrible.
What was the meal?
It was some nasty ass chicken marsala, and I hate mushrooms.
Oh,
but like,
I love chicken marsala.
I was so stoned. I was
Nice
like, oh
white
my
wine
god,
sauce?
these mushrooms are great.
That's so funny.
But like, my mom's great, and actually, she's throughout the 25 years of my life, she's got really good at cooking chicken. It's not even dry anymore. So now she's a good cook. So she is perfection.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out to my mom.
She has learned.
She has learned. Yeah, I fucking.
Oh, does Sarasota have Culver's?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Kirsten.
I might have to make a trip through Culver's tomorrow afternoon after I get all these voiceovers done to reward myself.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I got a pub sub today.
We also have a place that rolls your ice cream into fucking sushi rolls.
I've eaten at a place like that.
That's pretty magical. I'm just saying.
Is there any good Are there any good fried chicken joints in town? Like fried?
PDQ?
No,
I mean-
no, I mean like a joint.
Oh. I mean, you can go
Fried
across the
chicken
street.
joint? Wait, I'm sorry. My ears heard something in
Fried
that shit, not
chicken
a
joint, yeah, like like a joint, not like a corporate place. Like
I mean, we don't need joints with fried chickens in them, but what we do have is Munchies 420 has some excellent fucking.
There's a place in
variety.
LA.
Also, peaches in the morning
Oh,
is
yeah,
really really
peaches
good.
and basils.
For the motherfucking brunch, and lunch, but for dinner
Alright.
not so much because we're so old in this community. Like we're like 98% of the young community is right here right now. So right now no nothing.
Shit, I was very surprised tonight about how well I did because I'll be honest, because I've only co-headlined.
It's hard.
This club, your dad's club, I've only co-headlined, so I've only had to do 35, which is a soft number, and because the crowds are normally older, and I was like, I could even tell there was a couple of points
awkward
where they just didn't. Well, no, they
Get
just
it.
the laughs definitely took a little bit of a divot because of the subject matter, but then when I went
They
back
didn't
in,
get
they. Yeah, just, or was
they were
there-
uncomfortable.
It was weed stuff. It wasn't their cup
Exactly,
of
they
tea.
didn't get it. They were uncomfortable because that's the devil's lettuce. It's a Schedule 1. It's just like heroin.
No, I told him, I was like, well, I'm sure you guys enjoy those pills your
Nah.
doctor gives you.
Fuck Big Pharma.
I had one crowd that they weren't big on weed, and I was like, you guys like walking in and watching your son shoot up fentanyl?
Oh,
You like
damn.
screaming, why, Justin, why?
Okay, that's real because I've had some people die. So
No,
now,
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's the whole point of
that's
why.
the whole real.
Yeah.
One more question, and then we have to go because it is
7 inches,
11:26.
and you guys have been great. Thanks for having me on.
Of course,
No.
thank you
I'm
for
kidding.
coming.
You
So-
missed a joke. She asked me one more question. I said 7 inches.
Hey, why can't women measure?
Oh, God.
I told this to a cop one time, almost got arrested, but then I did it because I told
Was
him
it a
better
female
joke.
cop?
Male. They always like, oh, you tell a joke. I'm like, and if it's not good,
So why can't women measure?
because their whole life they're told this was 6 inches.
Oh no!
It's not?
Oh no!
That's mean.
Oh no!
She's fired.
With that being said, are there any final shout outs? C Squared, we'll go to you real quickly.
I just want to give a shout out to the wonderful host and all of our co-hosts here. I appreciate everything, guys. Thank you for a great show, and look forward to another fantastic one next week.
I'd like to shout out to our sponsors, Glade through Johnson & Johnson, and Incorporated
Sponsor me.
Dry Erase Eraser.
Sponsor
Sponsor
me.
us. We'll take care of you.
And shout out to C Squared's girlfriend.
Yay!
I tried.
She's too scared to come on the show, so
Okay, go
another
ahead,
day.
Shane.
I just want to give a shout out to the most amazing woman in my life.
Toby!
Toby!
Yes, indeed. Toby.
Besides me, oh.
Veronica, one of my best friends. Cha-cha. You as well, especially. Thank you for being a part of my life for so long. All of you guys here today, especially our guests.
I'll be a
Chris,
part of your life till the day you die.
You've been fantastic.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so
I had
much.
fun, man.
Thanks, Chris Cope, so much
Oh, no worries.
for
Why is
joining
my
us.
belly
Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much, Dino. Shout out to STLR Media. Shout out to motherfucking Cha-Cha's Cannabis
Real
Corner.
quick,
Shout
come
out
join
to
us
Mary
at
Jane.
Munchies for the next hour.
Come join us at Munchies. We'll be there until 1 o'clock a.m. Munchies 420 Cafe. If you ain't fucking with STLR Media, you ain't fucking with nobody. STLR Media, Sky's Limit Radio, entertainment with no ceilings. This has been Cha-Cha's Cannabis Corner.
Tune in again next week.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah! CBD!
Shit.